We are back once more with another episode of Survivors of Tarnstead. We're going to start in our usual manner of introduction. First up, we have Blackheart as
Carrick Marsh.
We have Kronos as
Shaksa and Rodskala.
We have Hadden as
Tilde.
We have Marcus as
Corvus Odolas.
We have Semi as
Clifton Greysteel.
We have Tobias as
Puff lady.
Just be.
Chesapeake lady, huh?
Yes, we have
Only
Centaur, and you have me, Yuli, as your friendly DM. Who would like to give the recap?
I will.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Last week, the culmination of everything we've been trying to get to at Faramir started. We had gotten various different allies to arrive at the battlefield, and we had made last-minute acquiescence to let Harcount and such enter the city. Apparently, good things happened for him. Angels and Carrick and people being tested on, blood drawn, things like that. People ran around making the last-minute
vampires.
other last-minute preps. Corvus tried to learn language from Echo. We had a unicorn show up. They awakened most of the nearby forest on top of what Gifton had already done. We just prepared, and Hevday, Scrim, all of them are here and at the battle lines as the Hexenreich army did in fact loom into view. Descending behind them being the first dragon, the physical. They tried to worship it briefly, from what we know from intel, before it tore into them. It took down one of their capital ships and some of their other stuff, and their main forces have been driving past at us as hard as they can, while a small diversionary force is back there with the first dragon. We got dispatched into the field where Dadriel's running around being a first aid medic and trying to carry the wounded and stuff back to get healed and do stuff it looks like it's wearing on him badly. We were out where the line had fallen. There were tanks and a fallen small airship, some sort of craft that was carrying something inside. The Hexenreichers were desperate to get it back. We had a huge fight with them. Corvus died briefly, came back. A bunch of us were on death's door. It was a heated and terrible battle. The Hexenreichers were mysteriously talkative and sounded like normal soldiers instead of maddened, crazed things like we were expecting, at least like than I was expecting. We managed to hold the line until the people were able to come and shore up that position. I don't know what happened with the thing out there that we were guarding. I don't know if we were able to take it back or if they were investigating it or what, but I do know that we kind of quickly, it was running late, so we kind of quickly ended the session with us getting back into the main safer part of the territories and getting a rest where people spent hit dice and stuff, and we healed up as a group, and that's where we ended.
Yep, all right, very nice. Go ahead and take yourself an inspiration.
Standard.
And yes, as you guys were being moved back into the city, paying attention to radio chatter, you would know that basically the forces that moved to secure the area you had defended would actually retrieve a large object from the airship. Seems it was encased. There was quite some effort to move it, but thankfully through magic and so forth, it can be done. It is after you guys have been tended to by the healers within the city, which this is very much a battlefield situation even in here. This is a triage. This is, there's a lot of wounded people, which seeing wounded undead is a little strange. It sort of affects them all differently. You can see some skeleton folk being sort of mended up. You see ghosts that are actually having trouble holding their forms together, as if they're trying to dissipate, and some arcane treatment for that. Zombie-like people being stitched up, put back together. All manner of treatment here, along with your own, mortal allies being tended to. It's after that you're all sort of fixed up a little bit that it's suggested perhaps you report to the command center before heading back out.
So we're gonna go up to see Valda.
Yeah.
And them.
Which the command center is basically the council chamber. It's had a lot of equipment brought in. As you come in, you can see like a crystalline slate showing what must be scry spells or other gargoyle style observation and so on. They either have gargoyles watching the battlefield or they have scry spells targeting certain people.
Mm-hmm.
It is on these screens that you can see important areas and important targets and important, essentially battlefield commanders or assets of your own side.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in, Fowler sort of looks up from one of the screens that you all and goes, "It's a rough time out there, I hear."
Yeah, real rough.
A little, yeah.
How's everybody holding up?
We've been having some small issues, but so far, going okay. There's another capital ship down, and she's just gestures at a screen where you can see scry spells following what looks like to be angels within darkened corridors of an airship. It looks like a lot of the angels that are allied with you have essentially just been getting into airships and slaughtering crewmen, particularly targeting command staff.
That's incredible work.
Yes. The crashed scout ship you secured, you might be interested to know what it was carrying. One of the Hexenreich,
Is it a bomb or something?
no, somewhat worse in your mind, likely. It's one of the phase suppression stones. They're power stones, as they like to call them.
Why were they so obsessed with it?
They're probably trying to get into the city.
They're batteries, aren't they not?
I can only assume that they were planning to use the Feywild we have here to power it for some method. I don't know what for. Having a power generator of that magnitude nearby would of course be an asset to them.
Well, it's broken now, right? Are we breaking it?
It's intact right now. It survived the crash.
I'd feel better if it was broken.
I'd feel better if we studied it so that we could figure out some means of disarmament. Those things are naturally incredibly warded. Having one inactive to look at it's a boon.
It is not hurting anything by how it is, and if they can learn how to deactivate them safely...
We don't have time to make use of it right now, and what if they got in here?
If they got in here, we have bigger problems anyways.
Indeed. If the walls fall, then, well, we have different issues.
I hate to be a paranoid person, but our dear dragon that you've raised against their will, we have no assertions that they're not crazy.
They seem entirely sane.
No, they're seeing stars, and those people outside that we're fighting talk and sound like normal people.
Yes.
And I don't think that what you did cured them of their madness. And I hope that you're keeping an eye on where they're going.
We've been trying to build up his trust of us. At that, Melinda will actually look over and go, "Order his detainment immediately, Fowler." And Fowler tenses up a little bit. A sour look on that skeletal face. If he isn't...
He is seeing the missing constellation in the sky. That was why we went to that freaking telescope that night. Is we can't see it. Those crazed people see it. He still sees it. He might still have a sway over him that we can't figure out.
Or he may wish to regain that connection.
I know it's hurtful. He's in a bad position and no one wants to make it any worse for him. But if he turns on people and no one's ready for it.
The feelings of one man are largely irrelevant right now. Melinda pipes up again. And Fowler just sort of glares at her turns that glare towards you for a brief second before, that softens a little. And she just sighs and goes, right.
I don't want to do this either, Valda. I'm just worried about what could happen if a crazed dragon suddenly goes loose inside your walls.
You do not need to fully restrain him, but
just keep
being
an eye
prepared.
On him. She just sort of does a little gesture and just goes, Sigmund, please detain your...
I also think we need to keep a very close eye on Costner's group because, as I said, how those people are acting on the battlefield, they are normal acting, Valda.
She just nods as she ordered Sigmund to detain his... what was the term I was going to use? His ward. Right. So we've been keeping eyes on Costner anyway.
Yeah. If we're gonna be serious about checking out this thing, if you really want to keep it and you don't want to just bash it like I want to, then do it right. Go take it into the Feywild in your little corner there. Give the boy a bomb so he'll fast forward you a month.
I do feel a little uncomfortable about the idea of introducing the Fey sucking device into the Feywild.
Yeah, but it'll speed up time. How much time do you think you need to examine it?
She actually crosses her arms and just shakes her head. That is a piece of advice that I wholly disagree with, and it's not worth the risk. It's secure. It's not going anywhere.
I got completely confused what that was the response to.
Your assertion of taking the device into the Feywild.
Oh, okay.
While the benefits of sped up time would indeed allow us to research it quicker, I don't think introducing something that might pose some natural risk to the Feywild.
I'm completely fine with that, but you promised me if there's any sign of a breach that gets broke.
Certainly. They clearly wanted it to get here. We're not going to let them touch it.
Because, I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, sorry, I don't mean to call you a Hexenreicher, but you vaguely may have been at one point. You're good at doing things remotely.
I doubt they can get through our wards, but I promise you it is being kept under strictest observation and security. Right.
If their power of what they're using to come at you is based on these things, if we can find a way to disable them quickly or find them quickly, we could task the angels to go run around and break them or something in all the nearby areas, and that could help. Heck, if you break enough of them, we can get the Feywild back here and we can get reinforcements.
It is a very nice thought, but our most capable researchers also are our most capable mages, and frankly, they are needed. It would be very nice to find some solution to that immediately, but I don't think it's realistic.
And we cannot spare taking it to anyone else we know.
We could send it through a teleportation circle to Barast if that would make you feel more comfortable.
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely certain I want Barast looking at how to do that.
I'll be honest, I'm fairly certain if it ends up over there, the Fae might take that as an act of war.
Then you can see how I consider it an issue to be put on the back burner.
I don't like what they're doing. I don't like that they're using my people's lands, my people, as fuel in their furnace for their damn war machine. I want these things broken.
And that is a problem that we can try and solve, but first we have to survive.
Breaking an item that is not posing any particular use at the given time is inert, is what they're using now as the problem.
know. I want to break the other ones. If we know how to break this one, maybe we can break the other ones.
Well, right
Yeah,
now,
is
I
it
believe
that
we could break this one
difficult?
rather. This one we could break rather simply. It has no active warding. It is inert. Frankly, until some magic is fed into it, it is a mundane object.
So the only useful way we could determine how to destroy it is to actually turn it on.
No, that is not what I'm saying. These things are not a simple magical item that you can just understand via touch. It has multiple layers of runic inscription. It has inner workings of crystalline structure, much like Hexenreicher's modern thinking machines. This takes time to understand. We don't have to turn it on to figure it out, but we need to be able to look at it, examine it, take it apart. These are wholly more advanced than the just obelisks that they were using hundreds of years ago.
There is no quick fix to it, and any fix we try and apply will be to potentially sacrificing everything we are fighting for and have worked for today. And that is, at this moment in time, not worth that risk.
Precisely.
I promise you, it's not an issue we will let sit, but it is just not something we can do right now.
Garrett's just gonna kind of. Wait, is Gifton and I can't remember human size or readiness?
I have been human for
Okay.
like months, so.
Carrick's gonna put his hand on Gifton's shoulder. Once this is over, we will take care of those obelisks and such.
And we'll track down any remaining, dispose of them accordingly.
What else do you have?
Well, she just sort of gestures to the command center and says, "Right now, I don't want to send you all back out. The lines are holding. I'd rather leave you in reserve. We almost lost you out there, and I'll be frank, if you're not around when the physical finally makes contact, I don't think we will survive."
We'll need to head off the physical before it gets too close.
She actually
don't
nods
want
in
it to-
agreement.
We're gonna want to get behind it.
If you want us staying, can Shaxon, you, perhaps Carrick as well, study this item?
If you want to get started on it, then I don't see any need to stop you.
Then perhaps we may make some headway. At least we will be providing some service.
As you wish.
There'll be no more taxing than anything else at this moment in time.
And if I may be of any assistance, please put me to use.
She actually sort of just gestures you over to where there's a
Wink. No.
there's a whole lot
Nice.
of different communication stations set up here. Basically stones and so on, leading to different commands and so on. If you can help coordinate.
Of course.
Okay. Right, yes, so wanting to keep you in reserve to either send you out for a situation that actually desperately needs it, or hopefully hold you until they get an opportunity to try and strike out at the first dragon. You are basically left in the command center for a bit. Shaxon and Carrick, was it, that were going down to the obelisk?
I think we're the most. It's Corvus is also in that list, though he does not as.
Corvus is
magic
medicine,
line.
really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Having him help out medically with
Yeah.
people is probably a better move.
Yeah, actually, Corvus, having you
I'm
go.
gonna go stabilize people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm headed that way.
Yeah, if you want to go to help out medically, although I will remind you, if you start spending medical stuff, you're not entirely sure when you're going to be able to rest up first.
I'm doing my free cantrip. I can stabilize people.
Okay, so you're just going to do stabilization. Okay.
I'm gonna do stabilize and then let Corpus do medical practitioner stuff. I'm just gonna walk ahead of the triage because I'm sure that there's a lot of mages trying to catch a lot of people.
Okay.
So just make sure nobody dies
All right.
again.
In that case, it is Telde and Cass left in the command center. Which, Tony, I would just like you to give me. We're going to call it a straight intelligence check. Okay. Well, you don't fuck anything up.
Yeah, that was certainly not one of my better rolls, but I don't want to waste anything on that.
I won't say this is particularly influential on the battle, but it doesn't destabilize anything. You're basically left to watch and monitor the command room, which there are far more people than just the council in here. Like, there are various people running messages, coordinating all this sort of stuff. Melinda does seem to be the dominating presence here. It is watching the various feeds, be the gargoyles scrying, that we are going to go into witnessing various events.
As an aside, I don't know if it's important for you, given the healing aspect, but I have the healer's feat, and I have 26 healing charges.
If you want to spend them,
I will spend a handful of them.
You can. I will say this isn't going to influence much. Like, I'm not going to come up with any mechanical benefits for doing this. Like, it's nice RP, and I applaud you for it.
Yeah.
But
I will spend a few of the charges.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yes. First up, one of the events that happens. There is a heavy charge of what looks like to be the sort of draconic style centaurs on one of the fronts, pushing towards the sort of central Faramir gate. They look to be heavily armored. They are carrying weapons that aren't they're not the same as Cass's, but it is the same sort of thing of we are arming the very bulky creatures with heavy guns. And these are met by Hevday and the Scrim, leading a combined force of Warforged and Goliaths. It immediately catches a little attention in the room simply because it's one of the loudest feeds in the war room. Even with the muted audio that's coming through, just to not drown out everything, the sound of excited screaming isn't the right way to put it.
Bellowing.
War
cries, somewhat bloodthirsty, mixing with like almost musical, melodical singing, and then a sound that is familiar to most of you who were in Alejandro's shop, as look like the Bard contingent of the Warforged Brigade have taken Alejandro's electric guitar speakers and are using it to bolster their music. And the magical construction of that instrument, because it did have magical crystalline components and so on, does seem to be making the bardic power a whole lot more severe. You can see magical distortion. You can see various effects flying out from them. And as they charge forward, the Goliath sort of leading the bulk of the melee. There are a few Warforged, and the primary form of combat amongst the Warforged here does seem to be, if they're not casting, I should say, almost dervish, whirling blades. It's almost a dance in itself.
Blade singers.
No, not blade singers. More mundane combatants than that, but it is fluid motions, which is a little strange to see on these armored creatures, but yes, they move with a unnatural grace, seemingly be bolstered by the music that's being played. It is with that we are going to roll for Scrim, as Hevday is absolutely fine in his combat. He will have a separate thing later. as Scream is trying to lead by example. He puts himself at the head, not expecting his men to go where he would not. You can see that flaming sword of his whirling about, cutting through combatants. Actually, you know what? We're going to roll this in the open, to be very fair to you guys. So I'm not going to use my dice. I'm going to use roll 20s.
Sword.
He did get the sword back. Right. First,
He has my amulet.
he has your amulet. First, we are going to roll to see how successful they are at repelling this charge at the main gates. Because of the fact that you have armed these people, you found Scream's sword,
I gave
and
him his second has a +3.
his second has a +3, and the tactical planning Telday managed to do. This has a 15% chance of failure. 1 through 15 is bad. Okay?
Okay.
They are absolutely fine repelling the attack. However, this does not guarantee the safety of Scrim.
No.
Scrim must roll for his own survival in this. Scrim, we're going to say, has a 20% chance of going down. 1 through 20. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Scrim is absolutely fine.
Scrim's a motherfucker! Yeah, Scrim!
Scrim is cutting through their forces, covered in blood, seemingly relishing the chance to regain some sort of honor for himself.
Mm-hmm.
And without more than a few wounds to, a couple of the Warforged, a few of the Goliaths, no casualties, they are triumphant in repelling the attack.
Yeah! I'm sorry, I really was hoping for them.
However, Hevday, instead of pulling back with the rest of the force, has continued his charge. The scrying spell that is following him, showing you just him moving deeper and deeper into the battle lines.
Oh
He's
no.
out.
He forgot his brakes.
He is yelling so happily. He is having the time of his life. And it's when he comes upon a squadron of 5 Hexenreich tanks that he bellows a challenge to them all. So, Telday first is the approaching Hexenreich tank squadron.
Telday?
Not Telday,
Telday.
Hevday. Yeah.
I was gonna say, you put Telday versus those. It's fine. Telday's got this.
I hope Hevday did not hear about Telday fighting tanks earlier.
Right.
No.
He has a stabilization thingy,
Yep.
and he's loved by me. That's about all he's got.
Doesn't he have wings?
Oh, he got the winged boots.
Yeah, he's got more than wing boots. He's got 2 sets of angel wings strapped on his back.
What poor angel did you have to rip off?
I bought those are those fake angel wings. I bought at the store. I hope
know.
they're fake.
There's suddenly that thought of, I didn't check.
Now, here's the thing that we're going to do. We're going to be rolling this in the other direction because Hevday is reckless. Hevday charges in. So what's going to happen with Hevday is he has a lower chance of survival. However, the lower he rolls on his survival, the better his success chance will be on the other roll.
Oh.
Hevday, is seeking glory in combat, whether it leads to his own death or not.
Yes, he only seeks glory.
So, Hevday has a 35% chance of going down. And now he is going to not go down. Now, 50% chance, that's pretty good. So we're going to say he has roughly, we're going to call it 25% chance of failure in this combat. He will be driven back if he is unable to, and will be very unhappy about that fact.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, you witness as Hevday charges amongst these tanks, seemingly targeting, the legs of these walkers, moving between them so that turrets can't get a clear line of sight on him. Any shots that are fired causing damage to their own allies. It is by the end of the combat that you witness him ripping one of the turrets off of these things and using it to essentially throw like a javelin at another of the walkers.
Nice.
There's going to be a sudden, uncharacteristically enthusiastic, "That's my brother."
I love that. I just like to think Valdez just like, what?
one of the Furmirian commanders actually watching this along with you, Tilda. You just hear him sort of mumbling, "By the gods," under his breath. Having defeated this tank squadron, Hefte does not withdraw. Instead, you see him pointing his gun arm as his gun arm up in challenge at these
Like
in the
Babe
sky
Ruth thing.
at an airship, which he immediately takes off into the air. And you wonder the wisdom of actually having given him flight capabilities.
It's a pea shooter.
Hefte goes on seeking greater and greater challenge.
Don't know why, but in my mind's eye, I can just see a left lowly ensign on that airship going 9, 9.
So great. Now she's set it up that we have to really rush to go fight the physical before
Yeah, that's actually
Hefty
what I'm
shows up.
expecting.
Cutting to another screen, another battle. You actually see one of the refugee tunnels, one of the underground safety areas. The Furmirian lines have been pushed back, and an explosion has actually exposed one of these safety nests. Not all of the Hexenreichers agreed to come into the city. Some of them would rather have risked it outside in these bunkers. It is a force of Hexenreich soldiers approaching this, including what can immediately be recognized as what is often referred to as specialists, combat mages. And you've seen how they tend to utilize fire in tight confines. Immediately, there's the sort of hurried communication from the Furmirian commanders in here, trying to get someone to go, reinforce there, stop them from, breaching the tunnel. When you see on the screen darkness approaching that area from your own lines, coalescing out of a black mist is Harcount.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He is wearing what looks like to be a rather large cloak that does look like it is generating a magical darkness around him. His form is hard to make out through it, but it's him. You can see it, especially in the way he moves. Harcount cannot be killed right now. Harcount can, however, be incapacitated and put down. But that's largely irrelevant. What we're going to be rolling for is his success, and this isn't going to be the line falling or him falling. This is how many he can slaughter before they get into the tunnels. And
How much murder he's capable of.
How much murder he's capable of, how many people he can save down below. As the Madden Hexenreichers, some will try and engage him, some will just try and push on past. There's an access there. It's not a hard guess to think maybe these tunnels move into the city itself. It's a tempting target. So there is not a failure state on this exactly, but the higher the better.
Come on, Harcount.
Oh no, that's not good. Now, I will ask, there are civilian lives at stake here. Do you want this to be your reroll? Or do you want to save it?
Is it possible to ask how many more challenges we will be facing in which the reroll token might be used?
Okay, I will tell you what comes up. I am going to make Costner an option. Raziel will be an option. And, odd as this might sound, Lucifer and Yomiel are going to be an option.
Separately?
Together.
Okay.
And they will have a basically 50-50 on who might bite it, potentially.
No, Louis?
What?
Okay,
No, Louis, yeah. I'm not going to kill Louis off like this.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just...
the heart of the DM.
I'm just asking so that if we use this token, we know.
Yeah.
Or
so
if we
I doubt he'll use it to save Costner. But yes, Raziel and Yomiel and Lucifer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess that's the question: is who do we have faith in? Yamiel and Lucifer and Raz that they won't need it.
How do you spell Yamiel?
Yomiel.
Yay. Okay.
And this is
So-
this is the tunnels where the
Refugees are.
civilians are. How many refugees were out in the tunnels?
In
Roughly.
in that bunker, you guess maybe about 120-ish didn't want to come into the city.
What do you think, Kronos? What do you think, guys?
Corvus will go in with the citizens because they are the least capable.
If I in on the citizens.
Ready for citizens?
That's just Corvus. So
No, that's fair.
It's
Well, it's player.
We also don't know as players if either of them is going. Any of the ones that are left are going to need a reroll.
That is the other. Yeah,
it is
it's
quite possible that none of the other ones will need a reroll.
I'm going to ask a question on the reroll.
Uh-huh.
Is it take the best?
Yes,
of
it's take the
two?
best.
Okay. I was suddenly like, let's make sure that we're not.
if it is
so we
lower,
do have
does
good
that
odds
matter?
on it being a
In-
good
In this case,
On this, it matters slightly. Like if it got lower than a 10, I don't think there would be any surviving.
Yeah.
10 plus, yeah, you're gonna get some survivors. Basically, it's gonna be brackets of success.
What do you think, Kronos? Civies or angels?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure.
All right. Cassie, civies or angels?
Civies.
All right. Carrick, civies or angels?
Oh, God, I hate making decisions like this.
I know, civies that hates us or angels that might betray us. But, you know, either way,
I
right?
mean, if
It's a
one
great
of them
choice.
won't betray us.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Actually,
Obviously
I-
Lucifer.
I'm going to make you guys an officer. An offer.
Officer, no.
More officers in this party.
I will let this be a maximum success if you guys let me give you each an automatic failure on a roll later on.
I accept it.
Quick
Yeah,
question on that then.
Mhm.
If I have an automatic success,
They cancel out?
You can cancel out and take whatever you've rolled.
okay. I firmly agree then.
I agree to it.
I'll agree.
Now, the other question I have is this using up our reroll still, or?
Nope, this is not using up the reroll.
Okay.
Carrick, you okay with it?
Sure.
Purvis?
Grudgingly.
Okay. In that case,
Guys, remember I need to really fail at something before I shoot it.
and I'm not going to be a complete dick about it. I'll promise you that. I won't take
Yeah.
your one chance gambit things away from you.
Just a pretty big dick about
Yes.
it.
Okay, so
I mean, it's you.
Uh-huh.
so
So in that case, you witness Harcount not letting a single soldier get by him, moving in a frenzy of speed and blood. He doesn't stop to feed or anything so unbecoming. Instead, he is just slaughtering quickly and efficiently, and you might note, seemingly kindly. It looks like he is trying to do blows that will kill instantly. He's not trying to maim or injure. It just tends to be snapped necks, hand through the chest.
he's putting people down.
He's putting
not
people
making them
down.
suffer.
Thankfully, if you value the lives of these invaders, their line fall. Even the maddened fury of trying to get in here, faltering under the terror of this vampire running through their lines. But it is with a large pile of dead Hexenreich soldiers at the tunnel's entrance that you see Harcount standing guard still, even as they retreat. Okay.
Good for Harcount. I wanted him to have a good moment. I was gonna vote for using the token for him because it wasn't to chase his life or death, but yeah.
I will say at this point, you've stabilized most you can down in the medical ward. Corvus, you can sort of stay down there to try and do more mundane treatment if you want. But Gifton, you're sort of suggested that being one of the commanders, you should likely be reporting back to the command center.
So I'll go back up.
For the two trying to do research, you are led down into one of the secure labs that you actually spent a lot of time in already, where they've been keeping the dangerous objects and so on, and are shown where this item has been kept. And it's a large device. It's about 20 feet tall. Probably 10 feet wide at the base, and calling it a pylon is a little misleading. It's certainly a tall structure, but the mechanical work surrounding it is a metal cylinder, seemingly armored against outside intrusion. You can see sort of rivets, bolts, basically where it could be taken apart and looked inside. Immediately on the outside, you can see very fine runic inscription covering it. A few exposed gems where it must have to have that to relay or siphon enough power to the outside. And you can start researching it. But I will say, because you are a practiced researcher, this is the kind of thing that would take days upon days of careful research to figure out its workings.
Yeah, Shax is mostly laying preliminary groundwork, basically, of okay, this is an activation thing, don't do that. Basic instructions of how to not fuck up in the early stages of it. She's assuming he might not be the one continuing the research.
Shaxton and Carrick, you can go ahead and give me a Arcana roll each, or you can lend one of you advantage, You can choose to do it together or individual.
What's your Arcana?
21.
Mine's a 19.
I will say there is benefit to both of you succeeding, so...
Yeah, honestly, I think it might
I think both
better.
is the best way to go, because I don't think either of us can...
Yeah.
That, and I don't think either of us can outright fail.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. What I will say is, between the two of you, you will find something a little alarming. There is what looks like to be a far activation rune on this. With that roll, a far activation rune. Basically, this could be activated remotely.
Remote.
The thing I was worried about. Ha ha!
Yep. Now, I will say, this is actually unusual, because the device it does not have any magical charge in it whatsoever. Most things that can be activated remotely need magical charge. To begin with, they are magic items already. This isn't. This is not a magical item. This is completely mundane until activated. So you're not entirely sure how that would even function. But it's there, and you can either note that, leave it, because there doesn't seem to be any way for this to really work, or you could scratch that out. It's a rather simple thing to, prevent.
Scratch it out.
You don't know how this might affect the overall workings, but it might be worth the risk of doing so.
Sheet of lead.
How are you going to score that out? Because this is tough-ass metal. You're going to try and melt it out? You're just going to try and find something to score it with? Acid?
Who has the metal melter, by the way?
Somewhere down here in the it's either somewhere down the reach thing or being used on the battlefield currently. Either way,
it's down here because they didn't want to risk losing that outside.
Also, I don't think we could get it to just heat and melt a specific area. I think it would
just have him scratch it with a talon.
Yeah, do you want to just try scoring yourself, Carrick?
Sure.
Just give me a strength check. This is very tough, Carrick.
I will say, I don't know if it would affect
any of
flash
that to a 24.
No, I was just say I do have the insignia of claws that makes my claws magic. If that would change any of the roll.
That would help. Yeah, and I say with Shaxton's boost, yes, you're able to basically rend a large mark through the ruins that essentially render them unusable in any magical ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. It's a lesson in life to not listen when NPCs argue back against you because the DM's trying to be a dick.
It's okay. I'm still sitting there thinking Valda's wrong, screw Valda. But that's me.
Honestly,
and in Valda's defense, though, there really isn't any way that this should work remotely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying that we break them.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, out of character, Carrick, if you say actually go straight break them, Carrick's going to bring up the thing of, I have a stick if you break, explodes. It may be like that. So let's
I'm okay with that. They're not right here.
How are you going to, he'd point out you're going to go up there and break it. How are you going to do that at range?
I think we're...
feedbacks.
Anyway,
yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah.
Okay.
So we have scratched out the activation.
And you can continue researching if you so wish. You're also able to pass up word through your comms if you want to that you've deactivated this potential problem.
Curse word come from Gifted.
Shax would word it as we've located a potential problem and disabled it. He would not get into specifics for it, and would urge Carrick not to as well, just because he doesn't want us having dissenting arguments when we're in the middle of a war right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. It is getting up to the command center, Gifton. That we are going to go into the next scene. Although I imagine you might get some reports of look what Hevday did.
I'm pretty sure somebody's trying to tell me about how Hevday at one point ripped like something off a tank, speared another tank, and then he went chasing after an airship, and the airship's burning.
I'm pretty
inexplicably.
Sure that they figured out this is how they figured out how to record this stuff was because of what Hevday did.
Also, I firmly believe right now that Melinda is making a mental note that for the future of Faramir, no Warforge, none of them.
Yeah, the Warforged
want that on your side.
The Warforged are currently continuing their fight, singing a merry song about, for all the lives also wasted and gone. We feel the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days. Through the fire and the flames, we carry on, rocking out as they go.
Yep.
God, at least it's not death metal.
I just like to think that Melinda's got like a little twitch when she looks at that one.
Yes, it is coming up that you see a bit of an odd sight on one of the screens. There is clearly some kind of scry spell going on here, and I'm using scry as the closest equivalent. See, it's essentially a friendly spell that can function a bit better. It just needs to be attached to willing targets. But it's this observation spell. Yes.
This observation spells that are attached to our units by Faramir to that's their custom workings because they have stuff.
Exactly. This observation spell seems to be on the fritz. You can see it is having trouble reconciling what it's seeing, as there's an interference of heavy illusion magic going on. But you see distorted shapes moving through it, and it looks like this might be moving through the backlines of the Hexenreich army. And then suddenly, whatever illusion magic was in effect drops, the image clarifies, and you can see Raziel in some strange garb. Looks like it is a kind of very ancient styling of leather armor, holding a sword in one hand and a perhaps an arcane focus in the other. It's a little hard to tell what the object is. And with him appear to be Harkount's men. And they appear to have unveiled themselves in the middle of the invading Hexenreich's command outpost, which has just been set up hurriedly. You can see...
Jesus Christ, Raz went for the head.
You can see communication equipment rather similar to what's in here, actually. And there is an immediate sort of explosion of combat. As the
reprisal.
Yep, as the Hexenreichers move to defend themselves, and Raziel and Harkount's men start to, slaughter, and rather indiscriminately slinging spells, blowing up equipment as much as they are attacking people. Though you see Raziel pointing at a few of the boxes, commanding a couple of Harkount's men to grab those and get out, as he appears to be information gathering as well.
He's doing hit and runs.
Yep. And it
guerrilla tactics at the headquarters.
And it is during this fight that we are going to roll for success. We're going to see just how much they can gather.
Yeah. Come on, Team Raz.
They get a lot of information. They get a lot of equipment.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be now a roll for Raziel survival. The survival of Harkount's men was included in the first one. Quite a few of them make it out. They only have a couple of casualties. Raziel is an incredibly experienced fighter. Even now in a mortal form, he doesn't have too much chance of going down, but there is the chance all the same. So we're going to give
thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years of experience.
So we're going to give Raziel 15% chance of going down.
Okay.
He's fine. He gets banged up, definitely. He's bloody and cut by the time he comes out of it. But as the last of the Hexenreichers standing here is put down on his blade, you see him look to the scrying spell, smile, seemingly feeling like it's at you, Gifton. Give a little thumbs up, and then that distortion returns.
That's my brother.
There's a slight salute.
The salute's held.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, I thought he was gonna die.
I'll say, at this point, Corvus, you're dismissed. Because this is taking place over the span of hours. These aren't happening back to back to back. Shaxton and Carrick, there isn't much more you can sort of get, like you've done full-on sketches of the outside of this. There isn't much more you can do without cracking this open. And frankly, you're going to be needed, and you don't want to have to put this back together or leave it apart, So, having completed your cursory examinations, you will also be sort of instructed to return to the command center. It's at this point that Gifton, you've been hearing chatter over Angel Radio as all of this has been going on. And it's simply been Angels relaying what target next, where we're moving, the occasional chiming from Dadriel of I need help here, just to get people out.
Yeah.
There is a screech over Angel Radio. And go ahead and give me a insight check, Gifton. You've not heard it over Angel Radio before, I don't think. But you're pretty certain you just heard an angel die.
Gifton's eyes are going to widen. One of the angels just died.
As she says that, the rest of you see one of these monitors, just one of the ones that are off in the corner, because frankly, there wasn't much need to monitor the angels. They put observation spells on them for those that were willing, just for the sake of having that, but it wasn't thought that they needed much oversight. You see one of those screens go bright white, and then just nothing. The spell's gone. Immediately over Angel Radio, you can hear an unfamiliar voice saying, Mazriel is down. Mazriel's down. They've got some kind of angel killing, and then there's another screech.
They've got something. They're killing angels. They've got a weapon against angels.
That is terrifying.
Where are they attacking?
I don't know. Mazriel just went, and then somebody else.
Carrick's gonna go over to those monitors by the angels round that we saw the flash.
Okay. Go ahead. Because I imagine most of you are looking this way now. I want everybody to go ahead and give me we're going to call it a straight intelligence check, Shaxon. You may have advantage on this. And I will say, Telday, I'm not going to give you advantage, but I'm going to give you a little bonus.
Okay.
This is an ability check, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I get advantage. Oh, I'm smart.
Don't worry, guys.
I've
if you're
never been
blowing
smart.
your bad rolls right now,
Yeah.
Right, Shaxon. You think you recognize this just through the sheer construction. Most of the angels seem to be on board a airship. You can tell by the way the corridors are built and so on. And it's a rather large one. Telday, fucking, I don't know, you looked at a goddamn, Barasian briefing on some, secret shit at some point. This is... Capital Class is a selection of range of ships. There's different types of Capital Class ships. It just describes a range band. This is the largest of them. This is the only one of its kind. This is the Acheron.
ah, son of a bitch.
This is the... You would guess this is likely the linchpin of the Hexenreich assault. Yes, that Acheron.
Alright, thanks. Okay, so it's a capital class ship.
Yep.
It is how far out?
This, yeah, I'm not going to use exact distances because, this is behind most of the assault line. This is over the wooded area. It can be observed.
Yeah.
There isn't much in the way of weaponry that can breach it so far. It's been launching the occasional bombardment, but with the sheer range it has to do, the magical energy it's launching tends to lose a lot of its power and dissipate against the Foramirian shields. But it's been supposed that it is being used as the primary command center. This is likely where the leaders of this Hexenreich army are. For equivalency of how big this ship is compared to the other capital class ships, this is essentially like the equivalent of the Bismarck and the Tirpitz.
Yeah.
This dwarfs any other ship constructed.
This is gonna suck. What do we have in terms of flying forces again?
Yes,
yeah, that's
right.
the problem that I've got, and I'm trying to see the other options.
So there is Hefday. There are. I think it was 15 Gormager I gave you, Sammy.
Yeah, 15 Gormager.
There are in Koshner's men. 5? I think something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Yeah.
And also there is. I'm going to say about 50 different flying units of just not counting gargoyles and shit.
Yeah.
Not even counting mages. I'm saying the ghostly wraithy variety that Faramir is able to launch out. Counting gargoyle forces, another 150 gargoyles that could be used.
From the video, is it looking like they're getting shot out of the sky by that ship?
No, most of them are on the ship.
Okay.
It's happening in the quarters.
Yeah.
Quarters.
I have a mechanics question about ability.
Mhm.
If you're thinking about getting on, I've seen the inside.
I'm not talking in character.
No, I am.
Yeah. I was gonna say, technically, using the wish spell, I can make something immune to an ability or damage type or something like that. Can I word it to give protection to my angel forces there against the weapon that killed Mazriel?
Unfortunately, I don't think you can.
Okay, that was my mechanical question. I'll continue on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think you'd actually have to identify exactly what was doing it.
But if I knew what it was, then I could
yes,
give
indeed.
them. Yeah, because I was just thinking, I know one of the things you can do on that is you can choose like so many creatures and then give them protection from something. So I was like going, I could just get those angels protection from that thing and let them fuck it up. I was like, I'm in a room with two simulacrums of mine that can cast wish, so I'm thinking about it.
So what I'm thinking is that we try to get angels to somewhat pull back from that spot, but push some of the other forces at it. Potentially.
I'm assuming the angels went for it because it would be insurmountable for the other forces. Because that's a scary ship, right?
It is. It was considered that it would be a suicide charge for any other force. Not that it couldn't be successful. Yeah, suicide charge for any other force. Not, and you can order that if you so wish, and I will take that into account for the success rolls.
Yeah, this is why I'm talking it through with the party about where my mind is going on this one. Is to send Hevday at it, because if I tell him,
he will go. I will say, of all the forces to send on a suicide mission, Hevday would be happy.
I was going to say, my mindset was call one of the angels back, have them take the metal melter, and have them bore their way in. Because if anybody's going to handle the metal melter and use it on the battlefield, I'd trust one of those angels.
I think that's a problem, that if they lose that, then we lose. If they die from whatever that weapon is, because it seems to have no problem killing them, we lose access to the metal melter as well.
But it's currently doing nothing for us right now.
Would you like a little bit more narrative before you decide what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is going to lead to another death, but it will give you a clue of what's happening. You actually hear over Angel Radio the sound of Lucifer, basically ordering them all to move rapidly to his point. Move together as a group. Because they were rather fearless in just splitting up and making their own way through things. And you see rather horrendous movement of the observation spells on each of these angels as
they lurch through
the airship. Yeah. And Fowler's actually mumbling about she wished that it could record at a high enough speed to actually make out what was happening. But
there's so much information Valdo wants out of this, right?
You see one of the angels turning as if orientating themselves into a direction to move. But as they do, the observation spell can see something. There is a Hexenreich soldier holding what looks like to be a sort of shotgun, almost. It's not of any standard design. But immediately you can see that it is connected to them. They're not holding it. It's their lower right arm. And it fires. There is a flash of energy, and you see that soldier fall as their life force is drained into this gun, and it propels. Each of you give me a investigation check to see how well you can make this out.
Soul cannon.
Okay. I'm gonna say
Investigation cast.
I'm gonna say 25 and above gets this.
I'm gonna flash mine and do it 31.
Okay. Yeah, Gifton, you are right on the money. There is soul energy being charged into projectiles, and Corvus, Carrick, Shaxton, you can make out that mechanism happening. You can see the drainage of the soul, a flash of energy that is very similar to what was happening down in Spiri's imprisonment over in Sahar. Only this has been imbued into anything. And Telde, you're the one that can see exactly what's being fired out. It's broken up, so it's not the exact shape as it was, but you can see like curves of untouched parts that weren't actually rendered. It's firing a shattered angel blade.
It's firing a shattered angel blade using
Using their
the
soul?
entire life force.
Just using them. Everything that they were. Charged
I'm
that.
angel radioing Lucifer. Whatever's killing angels over there, they're shooting their souls out with shattered angel blades through their guns.
Prioritize the ones who have the weapons fused to them.
The ones that have the weapons fused to their arm are the ones that are going to do that. Watch out for them.
Thank you,
If
sister.
you could sever the arm, perhaps?
Kills them outright.
Okay.
Easier.
Right. With that information relayed to them, and now knowing what's going on, do you want to send in forces to help them?
I forget mechanics of angel blades because I know they've been discussed to an extent
In
a long
short,
time ago.
they are incredibly devastating to angelic essence.
Mm-hmm.
Solely?
No, they can hurt people mundanely as well, but
There's a
They
whole
hurt
weird
Yeah.
but
chest.
yeah.
I think he's saying the difference between
Could it hurt a
nothing hurting
ghost?
like a bastard and completely removing someone from existence.
It doesn't have quite the same effect, but it is far more damaging than just a sword would be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Still
So
deadly.
Yeah. Essentially, it's charged with an angelic radiant energy that, when meeting another angelic radiant energy, such as an angel, causes a sort of rather devastating reaction. To any other being, it is just a horrible amount of energy that they have to suffer through.
It's colliding two atoms against each other.
Basically.
There's a little explosion.
Could I have seen the angels in question that are sent out?
Yes.
That are on that thing. How many are with Lucifer? Because that's
So
what I'm looking
with
for.
Lucifer, there is Yomiel.
Mhm.
I'm not going to name the others, but there are there are 7 other angels.
So there's 9 of them total.
Yes.
I could, out of character, cast the wish spell, make them immune to
Angel blades.
angel blades.
Don't know if that would technically work for it, but
It might.
Yeah.
I will say this will have a high risk of burnout for you.
I'm saying I'd be using one of my
Simulacrums?
that are in the room. Yeah, my simulacrums are in the room right now, so
Yeah.
it would be a burnout
Now,
chance.
because it's an unusual thing, not technically covered under the wish spell, I will say it might not work perfectly, but I will say it will definitely, this will likely wound rather than instantly kill.
Okay, I was just trying to use the thing where you can give 10 people immunity for a single spell or other magical effect, and I wasn't sure if this would be covered. By
Yeah,
that, if I used that.
it's not covered under that,
Not-
but
it's
I'm
not quite under
willing
that, okay.
I'm willing to let it have an effect.
Okay. Should I burn one of my sims because they're just sitting here?
That's it. I'm going to call this is
Probably for you for the best.
this will be. I'm just going to call this if you do this, this will be a +10 to the success roll.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I will look over at Carrick and go. Yours or mine? Quick. You have one of me and I have one of me. Is it Trixie or is it Little Gifton?
I'd say we use yours first because I don't have a way to back up if I'm elsewhere and need to use wish like you can.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and grab Trixie. Trixie, I need you to cast a wish spell for me.
Okay.
You are going to wish to protect Yamiel Lucifer and the 7 other angels with them from the damage of angel blades infused with anything or are not infused at all. Okay?
Semi, I'm going to be nice. Give me an intelligence check as you're saying this.
Oh.
Is it a phrasing of the 7 other angels?
Can I use my help?
Yeah, because you can hear us saying this.
So take advantage on
In fact,
roll.
anyone can
I
make...
already have advantage.
in fact, anyone else can make an intelligence check as well. You can hear us saying this.
I only can if I can find my actual character sheet in the pile of stuff.
I am so sorry, everyone, for using up my okay at rolls.
I'm useless tonight for rolls, so
No, continue using up the bad rolls now.
All right.
Please help me, Telde. Please help me, Jackson.
Shaxton and Telde. As you hear Gifton saying this, and before she actually completes the sentence, it occurs to you that they're firing broken angel blades, which means they must have a source for angel blades. And while you can't be certain of such, it's not an impossibility that there are either captured or enemy angels there.
Gifton, they may have angels with them.
Okay, Trixie, don't do that wish.
Gifton,
so I'm
also going to say, you likely know the names of the angels. I'm not naming them.
All right. All right. Well, that was the thing, is do I know these names? Because I would have been hearing them, I assume. I'm going to name off all the angels to Trixie and tell her to protect them from pieces of angel blade, imbued angel blade, as much as of it as she can cover in this wish, and then just go for it, and then just be like, Trixie, I'm sorry, I hope this is okay.
Yeah, I'm even going to say that, because these aren't the only angels in the battlefield, they're just the only ones there. You even put in 3 other names of just random angels you know are about, just in case.
To fill it out,
all right.
Would she also, within the scope of that, be able to make it protected against damage from soul energy?
No, she's got to sort of choose.
Yeah, and this will last for 8 hours, I assume, if it works anything like the other thing. So it's going to last for a bit,
Okay,
not forever.
go ahead and give me the wish. Who did the roll for Trixie?
I'm going to pull Trixie in for a hug while she does this, because this is going to hurt my baby. She does not lose it.
Okay. But this
does not lose it. Trixie has permanently lost, as she cannot regain half her hit points. Trixie is strength dropped down to 3. She can recover that. If she casts any other spells today, she will probably kill herself.
Okay. All right. She goes a little limp in your grasp, clearly weakened, and just sort of smiles and goes, I did it.
You did it. You did very good. And I'm going to take her over and get her situated in a chair, and I'm going to tell Valda, only ask her to cast anything else if it's an emergency. She's
Valda nods. She's seen people get attached to the simulacra before.
Yeah.
No, it only does the damage and strength.
So there is some protection against these weapons. However, this has put the angels on board on the back foot, and these will still hurt them. Do you want to send any more aid for them, or do you want to see how they manage on their own? And this will be.
I'll look over tell the. Should we send Head Day in?
What other flyers do we have that are not tied up with other engagements? Because long range from a set of scouts on skis could help out by targeting the weapons before they can fire.
Well, they're inside the ship.
That's in character, by the way. Shax just.
No, I'm saying they're inside
rambling
the ship,
out thoughts.
The angels did breach one of the bays on this, so some flyers could potentially get in. We have she actually sort of looks at some of the troop movement that they've got listed down. Hello?
Hi. The Saxon muted.
Oh,
he's lost sound.
Evidently lost sound.
Oh.
If you can get at him, I'm going to try changing the server.
I know he had issues with
Pepe.
I think it's
Discord
a computer issue, maybe, not a.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard him the other day yelling at If you want, I can get up slightly and try to talk
No,
to
it's
him,
okay.
but it might disrupt. Yeah.
There is the possibility that we can get forces more direct if there is a willing for that.
So, what we know is, hello, can you hear us?
Yes, I have sound back. Okay,
Hooray!
cool.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so, yes, you have Costner's flyers are currently unoccupied. There are 10 Fermian flyers that can be pulled away from the engagement they're in. They're occupied, but they're not at a fight position. Sammy, one of your squadrons could head over, and Hevday could be directed there. They could also send a swarm of gargoyles, but they're not going to be able to do much in a breaching and boarding thing. They would just be a distraction for the outer guns and could be used as a screen.
Honestly, there is a part of me that's considering if I'm sending Hevday or I'm sending another smaller contingent that it would be best to send some distraction and some effective action.
I think it would be better to. The thing is, I don't know how much we're wanting to pull away because we're going to need resources to move around the battlefield elsewhere after. So if we commit too much of our force to this, that could be bad.
Yeah.
I know it's the big ship.
I will say,
also...
Hevday is one thing that could be moved easily, simply because they're not. He's the random element. They're not counting on him to shore up any lines because they can't count on him to remain at any one spot.
You can't count on Hevday to stay where he is. So
you could anything but so chaos.
We could send Hevday and then see if they can send some gargoyles to interfere so Hevday can get close.
Yep, you can do that.
Would that be okay? Because I don't want to risk a bunch of the Gormagir are not going to be useful when they get inside, as their best thing is them flying around outside. So if the angels need support inside, send Hevday. He'll blow shit.
Is he going to be effective inside though?
Yes, he will be.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm just thinking like size and everything.
One of the ways you're able to tell that this is one of the big airships is the fact that corridors are quite big as well. Like they can move very heavy equipment through this airship.
Yeah. So
dragons.
I say, Valda, can you send some gargoyles to give a little bit of distraction? We'll get Hevday to go over there and just wreak some havoc. I'm sure he's gonna love pretending he's an angel for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll talk to him.
He's got 4 wings. He basically is a mechanical angel. He's great.
Falda will nod and she'll arrange for some gargoyles to meet and escort Hevday. You want to talk to him, Telday?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to find whatever thing allows me to talk to him.
You find the button.
Brother, I know you have destroyed quite a bit. It has been quite glorious.
They crumple before me.
I have quite a challenge for you. I need you to save some angels.
Saving angels?
Can you see the large ship?
Yes, in the distance.
I'm going to send some gargoyles to draw some fire because I want you inside that ship, destroying what you can.
Please don't destroy the angels.
There is a moment of silence, and then the very staticky distortion as the radio cannot handle the volume of the glorious bellow that follows.
I would prefer you not kill our allies.
Watch me as I save them. And his "Watch me as I save them" is accompanied by him moving full speed. He was fighting another group and he's just sort of leaving them behind right now. Which isn't much of an issue because this group was way behind the primary battle lines anyway. He does pick a soldier up with him as he flies.
And drops him.
Enemy. Okay, I was going to ask this.
Yeah.
Enemy soldier.
And he doesn't drop him. He spikes him downwards.
And as my parting words, I would like to say, by the way, I've only done that 2 or 3 times myself.
This shall dwarf your achievements. It is large.
Nice. I like to think somewhere up in the heavens, Orland's been watching this, and he's just like, that is what is an actual Lolland.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Here comes the roll, right?
I'm going to say the gargoyle screen allows him to get in with no issue.
Yep.
I'm sorry, gargoyles. Brooklyn, Hudson.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Chicago.
The
Just 'cause
angels
you said that, now it's getting worse.
are going to get a heavy bonus for have they been here.
Is that because he weighs a lot?
They need to
I
roll
have it.
beneath a 10 to lose anybody else.
Okay.
On a 1, I'm kidding Yomio and Raz, and not Raz, Yomio and Lucifer.
Wow.
Say-
I was thinking
Wow, you're really taking this
Uh-huh.
full on.
He's murdering Raz. The thing is it was Raz all along. It was never Lucifer. That's the big gun masking.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's a little tense for a moment. You can see the angels are on the back foot. There are a lot of these weird augmented soldiers on the ship, and the angels are actually having to move in retreat. They are using all manner of magic and you actually get to see some of the different specialties here. Lucifer is, of course, doing a whole lot of illusion work, making sure fire gets misdirected. Yomiel is putting that side to work, just cutting through bulkheads so that they can move from corridor to corridor without taking actual passages that are blocked off. The Myri Angels are putting up a mighty defense. Like, they actually seem to generate holy shields of energy. That
Wish help at all?
it does. This is what is actually letting those shields deflect these rounds.
Nice.
You still see the occasional bit get through, like bits of shrapnel cutting into them, which hurts them severely, but they don't die.
Which they're probably surprised at, because that normally is just fucking death, it seems like.
Meanwhile, on another screen, you can see Hevde charging through corridors. He's firing rather indiscriminately, and he's not particularly aiming at anybody, but these beams are cutting through the bulkheads, much like Yomiel's Cypher. He is punching soldiers into walls, just grabbing them, shoving them against it, and essentially just barreling through others. Like, it's actually rather sickening noise that is coming through that communication.
In my heart, really want that he eventually gets to the angels and he just bellows, "I was sent to rescue you."
He oh yes, and something I should note, you see one of the angels try to fly in the angelic sense, and it looks like there has been something put up, as they immediately shriek and sort of collapse down onto the ground, not dead, but hurt, as there must be some sort of warding on that ship that is stopping them from moving, which is why they're having to, move through the corridors now. And you start to get the feeling that this was actually more of a trap than it was even a defensive response. But yes, eventually these two images happen to coincide, as you see on the angel monitoring, one of the walls bow and bend, and on the other monitor you see Hevde charging through a wall, and suddenly they're in the same location, and you do hear, "My name is Hevde. I'm here to rescue you. This way." And
It's got to be some glorious indignation.
Oh
going
man,
on right now.
I don't want to think about what I'm getting on Angel Radio right now.
a lot of confusion, some god honest relief, as Hevde starts to lead these angels out. These soul bullets have very little effect against Hevde. They bounce off of his armor, and he is essentially able to shield them from any further harm. And he essentially escorts them to a corridor that leads straight through the exit bay, and it's then he tells them to go ahead. I have an enemy to finish. And he charges back into the center of the ship.
Oh my god, have they?
Right.
Honestly, that is better than I expected from him. I wasn't fully sure he would show up and go, "Let's get you out of here." Thought he'd just show up and destroy everything, so...
Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, the Angels escape safely, moving far away from that ship. Mm-hmm. And Hevday continues his assault, just wrecking as he goes. And I'm going to say that Telday and Shaxon, you start to realize exactly where he's going. And he shouldn't know where to go. He doesn't know the layout of this, and yet there is a almost unerring sense of direction that he's following.
Engine room or bridge?
He is heading to the engine room. And as he does, you can hear, instead of bellowing and doing his usual battle shouts, he is starting to hum and then sing, much like the other Warforged do. And in fact, much like some of the Goliaths have. As if he's singing along to something that he hears.
Is he headed towards the engine? How is he headed towards the engine?
He's being.
Why is he singing?
I'm gonna start singing along with Hevday.
Yeah. I'm going to hang my head, just kind of kneel.
We were told most of this stuff is powered by the obelisks, correct?
Oh, no. They use the obelisks for energy and fuel. Like, this would dock somewhere where an obelisk would have shunted energy to, like, fuel its engines, but they're not directly connected.
Oh, okay.
The obelisks are oil rigs.
Yeah, essentially.
I was having a feeling that the Fey connection was...
But, well, it's funny you say that. You see him enter the engine room, where there are a lot of Hexenreichers who look up in surprise, and along with the engine, you do see 4 of those obelisks. And immediately you can tell that they are somewhat different from the other ones. They're larger. They seem to have extra runic work on them, and I'll say, yeah, the officer spell could see it. Shaxton and well, anyone can make me an Arcana check.
Just at normal or with advantage for this?
You can have advantage.
Yeah.
I'm like queen advantage right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, I was really proud of my advantage though.
Yeah.
You should be.
Carrick and Shaxton.
I don't have any intelligence.
That's a very nice nat. Pat.
Okay.
But Carrick and Shaxton, immediately you can tell the way these are hooked up to the engine, these were going to be powered on right here and are large enough that they could probably have reached Furomir. You think that other obelisk that was sent in was going to be a relay, a guarantee, a stabilizing thing so that they could then shut these off completely and just let that one run. This would have sent a magical charge of energy to it. But these themselves, if turned on, they'd kill Morris. They would wipe out the Feywild patch here. And you hear Hevday
enough power for any kind of nasty shit.
You hear Hevday pausing his song. He says, "Sing for me, brother. Sing for me, sister. Witness my glory, my victory." As he jumps down, his gun's charging, and he fires directly at the engine. There is bright white light on the screen, and the sound of a distant explosion.
Going to faintly sing. Somewhat broken bits.
Now, I won't roll for this victory because sending Hevday there has guaranteed it. The most important engagement of this entire encounter, as Hevday defeats the Acheron, Hexenreich, the largest airship, its command center for the furthered forces. In the distance, going up with a cacophony of explosions going through its hull, the entire thing rupturing in the air, sending debris into the Hexenreich forces' own lines as the massive hulk comes crashing down.
Mine got.
Ifton's trying to sing, but it's not coming out as pretty as normal.
Going to slowly push myself back up to my feet. Try to sing properly.
Okay.
With restraint. Some, yeah, almost like a vocal tension where having a hard time putting it out, but.
Okay. You spend a few moments in song for Hev Day, and it doesn't happen immediately, but gradually around you, the various operators in here, the various commanders, start to get reports from their own lines that they're monitoring that there's a ripple of disarray starting to pass through the Hexenreich forces attacking, as if cohesion is being lost. Lines are no longer moving to reinforce each other. There's no longer any coordinated assaults. And it's then that instead of trying to hunker down and hold, that the joint Vermirian, Goliath, Warforged, and surviving friendly Hexenreichers, Brassians are able to start pushing back. And this is how it goes for the next few hours. There's still some tense moments, some heavy conflict where you have to redirect things, but it actually looks like you're winning. And that confidence grows as they either retreats are forced, or the far more common thing, Hexenreich groups are outright eliminated. As they try to fight and stand even as they are falling back, being pushed back. But with no organised command structure, it's not bloodless, but it's an easy victory. Eventually, they stop any pursuit and start to pull their own forces back, pulling them back into Faramir, back to safety, not wanting to overstretch, not wanting to fall to arrogance and walk themselves into some disaster. Melinda being very cautious about this, not wanting to just act as if this is it. Because as much of victory as it seems, it could be a trap, it could be some distraction. It's not worth the risk. But it is with that Melinda will actually look at the group of you, and she says, I would like to send you and any allies you choose, your angel host, to engage the physical before it reaches us. You'll likely have to fight through some of the surviving Hexenreich forces, but it should not be a difficult thing for you.
So that's probably for the best.
I can windwalk. Make us go fast, turn into mist. We could dive around very quickly, get to the other side of the dragon.
I can help with that as well. You hear her voice say now, as a very bloodied Raziel is actually walking into the command room.
Go over and give him a big hug.
He sort of wraps an arm around you and pats you on the back.
He goes, son of a bitch, being showy, flashing at the freaking scrying disc, your thumbs up.
Oh, you saw one of those?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
You don't know how many times I did that. I was hoping you'd catch one.
Yeah, I caught you at the Command Center. That was pretty great.
We got a few vital bits of information, but I think I've got a few broken ribs.
Yeah, you want me to give you a bigger hug?
Please, no, you'll crush me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, ribs grow back.
That was very disturbing.
Did you just say ribs grow back?
Yeah.
Raz is giving you an odd look, but it's that kind of odd look of like
lean in and very casual and just say something. No, say don't.
Fist bump.
You're welcome.
Yes, you're going to perfect your Uber charge now, are you? But Raz goes, yes, I think I have a bit more fight left in me, though. We can see an end to this.
You sure? You could hold the line here.
I'm not going to let you all hog all of the glory.
You should stay here, sir.
You and Lucifer got pretty beat up.
Oh, Lucy's fine. A few cuts will remind him that he's not the almighty force that he thinks he is. At the very least, let me help you get out there, even if I'm not going to be as fight-ready as you.
You do what you feel best doing. I look over. I'm kind of worried about if anything turns on them, and if we're distracted, you're pretty strong. We saw you in action.
Then how about I simply cast the Windwalk spell for you, save your spell power, and let you head off?
Oh, like I'm really going to cast so many spells against a terrifying dragon like that.
I want you to have every ounce of power that you have against that thing.
How's everyone, like, health-wise here?
I'm about 2/3 out of character. I'm about 2/3.
I healed up.
Have you spent any hit dice, Cass?
Yeah, I did. I actually spent 10.
And is that counting the 100 hit points of healing that you could get from the Marine forces I said last week?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, were you able to get 100 HP from them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I wasn't aware of. That actually means I would spend less hit dice than I
But
did.
if you want to take some hit dice back and account for that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna nod to Raz. I'll tell you what. I'll take you up on the Windwalk spell, and you keep an eye on things. And if you decide to join us, you join us. But if you decide to stay back and keep these people safe, because we need them to win. Okay.
Of course.
Corvus will.
But if you want to come with me too, I'm scared shitless, and I wouldn't turn you down.
There's the fluttering of wings as Lucifer appears in the command center.
I'm gonna go give Lucy a hug. I was so worried about you guys.
Oh, it's very sweet of you to worry. Not necessary.
It's always necessary for people you care about.
Me and the others, we are ready to move with you, and Hea's kind are as well.
Good.
They are troublesome to watch working.
They have a unique path of how they do things. How many of them are there now? We started with 11. No, we have 9. We had 9 ones. That's right. We had 9 ones. Do we still have 9? Have we gone up or down?
He there's a grim look on his face, and you can actually see even Fowler looks a little troubled, as do anyone that was actually observing. 20 now.
Oh, we have 21s. Okay.
And a few more still in the midst of conversion.
Yeah. All right.
As for us, there's me and another 15 angels ready to move.
All right. I was thinking we'd try and make a priority of getting on the backside of it and at least face it away from Faramir and try and draw it away as we fight. That way, if anything happens, maybe it won't come this way.
Of course. I'm sure with our combined forces, it will be no issue.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, our dear brother's going to cast Windwalk on me. I look over at Raziel and try and keep up with you angels.
Nice. If everyone's ready.
I look over to Raz, get the Windwalk cast on us.
Yeah, he will cast Windwalk on a group of you. Melinda's actually going to look over at Lucifer and goes, "I'd appreciate if you left a couple of your angels here at the very least. It would calm my nerves to know that we have that kind of defensive reaction at the very least."
Maybe Yamiel and somebody else?
Certainly. Yomio can stay here in command of a couple of the others.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna grab Braz and I'm gonna give him a big kiss on the cheek. All right, I'm coming back.
Be safe, and I'll be there if you need me.
You better. I'll be sniveling like a baby. You know me.
He just smiles at you, and yes, you're all able to depart in the form of mist if you so wish.
Cass, you get that.
And you will also you will be directed as to where the physicals movement is believed to be.
Okay. Do we all want to travel there as mist? Because if we take the mist form, that will make us move really fast and really far. I figure we could come around the back side of it, and that might be better. Everybody else okay with that idea?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're down one person at the moment, but they should be back in a moment.
Okay.
And you got that killing, Cass.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
I
Blackie is.
saw.
In fact, buy a break for everybody right now.
All right.
Intermission time. back to it. So, you all depart as mist and have the angels carry the wild animal death pod with you.
Death pod!
And you journey out over the lovely Hexenreich countryside, which is now had a large swath of trees collapsed, burnt down and such. There's just a line of devastation from the marching forces.
There's a whole bunch of angry trees that are just still swatting out the fires.
You do, yeah, yes. There is a. There's actually tree. You can see some tree ants burying bodies beneath where they're going to root. Ooh, nutrients.
Nice. I hope they're only taking enemies, but I
They
don't know that they know the difference.
You also fly over the you also fly over the wreckage of the Acheron, which is still burning. There's even the occasional little explosion. There's some little munition storage goes off.
Any sign of that day?
There's no fucking sign of that day, no.
What if he's hiding in the vents?
Oh God!
And we throw him out the airlock.
And
he's still hunting people in the wreck. He's in the vents.
He's gonna show up during our fight.
Just ahead.
Eventually, you will start to see remnants of the Hexenreich forces. Some are sort of air quote regrouping, although it looks like any plans for offense are gone. They're just mustering up. Which I will say, even without no need for combat rolls, you and the angels can land and deal with if you so wish, or you can leave them be. It's up to you. Don't know if you want to kill insane enemy forces or not.
I'm not really going out of the way, but if there's a good spot to drop the death pod, I'll do that.
You don't want to drop the death pod early?
I mean, I don't know how close.
It won't be very useful for the physical, so dropping it in any enemy forces would be good.
Yeah, I'll just drop it here. Okay. I mean, I want it far enough from Faramir that's not likely to get to Faramir.
Oh, with the rate you guys are traveling, it's far out.
We'll drop it here and give it a little pat.
You see it open up, letting out this armored figure. Even the parts that aren't armored, you can see strange elongated claws, fuzzy hands, as if whatever's wearing this has undergone transformation.
The wolf thing.
Okay. The wolf spirit armor. And immediately it does charge into this group of Hexenreich soldiers, and they seem to be very ineffective against it. It ignores bullet wounds. You see it, they heal up rapidly, but it sort of cuts through them and then just keeps running off into the woods, not even finishing the job. And before long, it's gone. Thankfully, running away from Faramir.
We just hear the sound of howling.
That's campaign 2's problem.
Yeah.
No. See, that's our problem in a week.
Yeah.
It's free. I'm happy that it's free. Gifton's actually happy that it's free.
Don't worry, we'll put out some food for it at night, and it'll come in, and we'll
something with your scent on it.
Wolf armor.
Did it look like it was gonna rend to my flesh when I was letting it out, or was it just kind of chill about that?
I don't know. Were you in front of the pod when it was opened?
I was kind of probably wherever I needed to be to open.
Yeah, they had you behind the pod. This was a point and shoot situation.
Point and shoot. Okay, so I opened it and it just ran at people. Die. Okay, so the on our journey.
The first iteration of a claymore.
But that does make that Hexenreich force stop gathering, and they just continue fucking off themselves. There's a definite thing of fuck this shit.
There's a plant dog monster.
They're dropping wolf men on us now. Okay. Yes.
No, it's dog soldiers.
And you continue on, and soon you actually see energy. You see a beam of light cutting somewhat upwards, as if it's just angled a bit, slicing through trees in the distance, accompanied by sort of high-pitched whine as it does. And you hear the sound of distant gunfire as looks like there are some Hexenreichers that decided, fuck it, we're not worshipping it anymore, it's killing us.
Oh, the smart one finally showed up.
There are always. I'm going to tell you guys this now. Not every Hexenriker in those forces is actually crazy. There are some that have just been swept up along with it and are trying to survive.
I figured some of the ones worshipping weren't even crazy. They were just dumb.
Or that there are some who are just willful, Sometimes you get to do the things you
terrified
want,
that they're going to be killed by the people around them if they don't show signs of worship.
I feel bad for them, but I'm sorry you're in amongst them.
Yeah.
A person allied with a Nazi, unfortunately, is also a Nazi.
So, what you do is you want to land behind it, yeah?
I want to land behind it, and there's a spell I want to cast after I land.
Okay, you land behind it some distance off, not to directly engage, I imagine, as you have to clear out a little amount of Hexenriker resistance. But again, very easy for you to do. And what spell do you want to cast, Gifton?
I want to get its attention, hopefully, with a spell that is near and dear to my heart.
Skywrite.
I'm gonna skywrite in Draconic Morineth.
Can you go ahead and give me just an intelligence roll with this, just to actually a history if you want. I don't know if you've got any bonus for that. Just to give yourself a bonus to try and make this the appropriately ancient form of Draconic.
Can I get? No, I get advantage anyway, so I don't need anybody's help. So I'm just gonna try. I get advantage, though. I should have rolled that again. One second. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. I'm just great.
Right,
yeah, so I write this in Draconic because I don't know. But since I can actually write multiple words, I would like to say I'm writing in Draconic. I'm writing it again in Enochian.
Enochian, okay.
And then I'm writing it in Hexenreich, and then I'm writing it in Baratheon.
So this is behind it. Are you doing any sound to accompany this to get it to look?
I am saying I'm going to because I can do my because I'm behind it as well. You know what's coming. It's thaumaturgy.
Of course.
Yeah. Thaumaturgy times 3, and I'm saying the name in Enochian, I guess.
Okay.
That's the word.
You can shout it in Draconic and Enochian and so on if you so want.
Yeah, but I'm going to start shouting that name over and over and over again.
Okay. Strange enough, it doesn't seem to respond to your Draconic, but when you shout that name in Enochian, you've been hearing its crashing sound of movement as it goes. That suddenly quiets. And then, I will say, over the treetops, you see its head turn.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, I beat the pan with a wooden spoon, and it's coming!
Grand, Lucifer says.
Garrett shouldn't put the mask up.
Lucifer immediately starts ordering his men to sort of spread out and so on. I would say if any of you want to do pre-combat buffs to already be active when combat starts, now you can.
I'm doing my stars.
I'm not allowing complicated stuff, just direct one buffing.
Right, so the duration here is the question.
The duration, I'm going to be nice, and the duration will only start when combat starts.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you guys can time this well enough to do that.
I'm doing this.
What are buffs?
Basically, I'm allowing you to do one.
No, I mean that's
you don't have any?
I don't have any.
Yeah.
I can enlarge. That's the best I can do.
You can make a monster grow if you want.
I don't know if I want to make this monster grow because I'm already a big enough target once I shift into the dragon.
I would have on the way here. I had a buff I could cast. I can give myself temporary hit points. I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So I will
bless.
I will do that. I can't bless till I shoot. That's when I get it for free.
Everybody who was with us, in case you needed it, take an extra D8 hit points back.
Yeah.
For instance, if Cass still needed it. And this is Gifton.
Yeah, divine Just for Bardic Inspiration. I get 2 times my druid level in temporary hit points, so I have 40 temporary hit points right now. Because I activate my one thing. I'm putting myself in heal form, or should I go for damage form? Which one do you guys think's better? I guess damage because my dice are all maxed, right?
Yeah, damage for now at least.
That might be good. Yeah. How easily do you switch between them?
It takes a bonus action to swap between forms.
Not horrendous. Okay.
Yeah, but it's also like a bonus action to activate all the stuff I do, so it's like kind of a thing. But yeah, I'll do that. And shit, I'm trying to think of if there's any last minute spells to throw for.
Well, I'm only allowing limited things, so you've already done a couple. That'll be it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Right. Now, I would like you all, as you've landed behind it, you're going to land in the area it's already scorched. So on the southern half of the map, position yourself wherever you so please for where you've landed. Looks like for fuck's sake.
Yay, lighting.
Elmo's World.
Save. Right, there we go. Looks like you have basically landed by this rocky outcropping that was used as an old watch point.
Mm-hmm.
So about there, okay?
Yep, that's fine. Basically, anywhere on top of the rocks or behind them, I will say you can.
Is this actually building still there?
That is a building that's still there. You can go inside it if you want.
Yeah, in that case, it's gonna be.
When we were flying out, could I have just went ahead and activated my angel form, or should I wait and do that? It lasts for an hour, so I didn't know if I could have done it on the way by.
If you wanted to have done it on the way by, yes, I will allow that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Goofy.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, see, Tolkien. I swore I'd fix that. But yeah, let's see.
Wait, is this a dragon we should all
Cass,
not be
pull out a token from another of your sheets, please. Right. Problem is, Cassie's got a fuckload of sheets on here for some reason, so I don't know which one to assign it to. Cass, can you rename the current sheet you're using, or actually rename the sheets that you're not using with just like an X at the beginning for me? That way I know which ones I can just archive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That here, so I know where that's at.
5.
Basically burn through these hit points first.
Yep, those are the only 2 sheets I had active.
Okay, right, in that case, open this one up. Right, that should be that done. Fingers crossed. Right. So as you sort of call out this distraction to it, you hear Lucifer ordering his men to disperse, and then Shaxon, Herrick, and Dingus. You all feel something strange pass over your body. Just an odd feeling. It's hard to describe, but it doesn't seem to have any particular effect. As the physical barks out a single syllable sound in ancient Draconic. It's just a hoth. And immediately there are alarmed calls over Angel Radio, Gifton.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the oh shit, Morgani angels, yes, calling out in alarm, saying, "I've lost control of my host."
Some of the Morgai just lost control of their hosts.
As And I believe I had stated last session that the majority of the angels here were Morgani ones because they were trying to lend aid to their land.
Yeah.
7 of the angels, ones with draconic wings, suddenly shift into dragon form as these were possessing dragons.
We should have told them to turn back.
And immediately, there's no way you guys could have known it could do this.
Well,
Yes.
We had theories about what it might
However,
do with them.
because Gifton heard that on Angel Radio, I'm going to, and she said it out loud, I would like intelligence checks, actually arcana checks from people.
oh,
I mean, you can just do a flat intelligence if you want. I don't see it.
I don't think it'd be a disadvantage to do that, but
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say you all can figure this. The ones that rolled above 20 will have a deeper understanding of it. You all are aware that control magic is normally a mental thing. The succubus makes you want to protect her or attack your allies. It is a mental manipulation.
The
This
physical takes over your physical.
seems to be direct body control.
puppet.
And this is affecting those with draconic lineage, which in a Dragonborn is ancient, but it's still there. Same with pseudo dragons. And
Not directly.
and you are directly one, Carrick. Why it hasn't affected you immediately, hard to say.
Can probably take a pretty good guess.
Yeah, Speary.
But yes, you are suddenly aware of the angels turning against each other, as immediately most of the angel flock, including Hare's kind, are preoccupied with stopping these dragons from going for you.
Is there a camera on us? Or
Yes, you are being observed.
If I have the ability to talk to that really quick, I'm gonna go, Raz, get those angels banished now.
Okay, right.
I'm gonna be like,
You're going to say that.
yeah.
All right.
Because seriously, they will fuck us up.
Right.
Get the Morga out of here.
Yeah. I don't want to kill them. They're not in control of themselves. Banishment, you know?
Yeah, you don't get an immediate reply because we are going to go into everyone's favourites, indicatives, which let me wipe the board real quick. Come on, roll 20. I know you don't like that many clicks at once. Okay, everyone, roll initiatives, please.
Crap, that's right. Just accidentally hit back. I lost my character.
Ooh, with advantage, I rolled an 8.2. Jesus.
Hi, bitches.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, that's really nice, Gifton. Good job.
Why you gotta hurt me?
Hey, I'm not the only one who's at the bottom end.
Yeah, but I don't have advantage.
Oh, I have to roll for Ding. Ding is next on my turn, right? So
Exactly.
It's really sad if the lowest initiative of ours is above a 20.
It's not.
It's not.
That's
I'm
almost
at
impossible.
8.2. And he's 7.1.
Hi, I have a 14 dex.
As coming through the trees is, of course,
Threes, Jesus.
the physical.
Yeah, I was about to actually ask if you actually rolled.
It rolls it automatically.
You,
But it's set up on the
you
thing.
really
Oh my god, I don't like how it looks.
You really, I have to work after. I want to go punch it in the face now.
We're able to cut off certain parts.
Can I go hug him?
Tail, cut the tail, break the horns, break the wings,
Okay.
and through the back.
So, with the narrative reason of why you guys are fighting this without any angelic allies done, we have top of the round, Telde. I will also point out this thing is radiating energy that is scorching ground, really damaging things around it. You guys are unaffected thanks to certain deals and items you have made. You do not take its passive damage.
Yay!
Just as curiosity, how far out does it seem to do?
About 30 feet out from it.
Okay, wow. It was one of those just kind of curiosity for just curiosity's sake of how much is this just melting the planet right now?
Okay, guys. I guess I should have asked before I actually placed my character where I did. Yeah, whether
how tall this is?
Yeah, issues regarding ease of getting up and down this area.
This is
all that sort of stuff.
This is a cliff face. It's only about 20 to 30 feet up at certain points. I'm just going to go 20 feet for the lowest, wherever you guys jump off, you know. There's a ladder at the back.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I should have put him on the ground before I...
Landing on a high vantage point seems like the smart thing to do, right? And then you realize, shit.
Yeah, it's should have asked before I'm finished.
And I got a fly speed and a climb speed.
All right. I guess.
Be nice. I will allow you to do an acrobatics check to reduce any damage if you want to try and jump off the front.
Either way, it's going to reduce my movement, correct?
Falling doesn't. No.
No, falling is not difficult terrain.
Yeah, falling.
Do you want to change spots with me? Because I'm ranged anyway.
I'm not letting people change any spots. I asked you to put yourselves where you wanted.
Yeah, no, I should have thought about it before I finalized my positioning. Or at least before we...
Yes, you can jump off without it consuming any movement.
Why the hell did...
As a free thing, I'm guessing it's here.
Is it outside of 120?
Yep.
It is, yeah.
That's funny.
30.
Yeah, you can hear crashing and rumbling.
I mean, he can't see that, but you said it was like 30 feet that's radiating. I'm pretty sure that tree's just.
Yeah, you can see a tree and start catching a light.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's near the fire.
Right.
All right, so what would be my movement penalty for going down?
All right, so
I'm trying the acrobatic.
No penalty at all. I will tell you the tiles surrounding this, these little tiny tiles are difficult terrain. But to once you get to the edge, you can jump down with no movement penalty. It'll just be a penalty to going off these little tiles.
Kronos, I still have that ring?
Yep.
Okay, so there's no issue with difficult terrain then.
Cool.
So, in that case, guys, how bad of an idea is it to walk up to him directly?
Before everyone else, probably not a great idea.
That tree's on fire.
Go for it.
How far can I get? I'm gonna try it. Actually, yeah, Bardic is someone within 60 feet of you when you activate. You don't need to stay within 60 feet of them after it's activated, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I am going to move to that spot. Alright, thank you to the bonus action of dash that comes from being a rogue, or that comes from that item. Either one does it, and I will open up. Sorry, just auto rolls.
Okay, the 22 does not hit. Your scimitar sort of bounces off of its scales.
Okay, I will try a second roll, and then I will look into not having it auto roll. The dice, that is.
That is also
damage.
a miss.
Okay,
Oh my.
there it is. Turning off auto roll damage. All right, guys. I've started.
Okay.
That's
Right.
best I can do is
Samu.
set our
Alright.
base.
Advantage at everything, bitches! Yeah! Okay, I'm just using. I made the angel shit over on my character sheet, so it's easier for me to keep track of shit. Because I don't technically get everything that the angel gets, and it still gets the shit I get, so it's complicated. Alright, I'm going to start singing the same song Evday sang. And yep, just shooting about. I do bow.
Okay, you're singing Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That's not Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Whatever.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. All right, I am choosing. Unfortunately, some motherfucker left already. You're not in my choices now.
All right.
I'm putting.
You're the one who told me I could have.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead and put bless on myself. I'm putting bless on Shaxan, and I'm putting bless on Cassie. Please keep track of every save and attack you make. Roll that 1d4. I will cry. That was my bonus action. That's my action. I am going to.
Before you do anything else, let me describe something for you. Your arrow impacts and sinks in. Little less than you think it would. And the radiant energy accompanying it dissipates entirely against the creature.
Even with my irresistible offense.
Irresistible offense. Damage resistance is. Immunities don't count as resistances, right? For this,
Nope.
I don't think so.
it is it's entirely immune.
Okay. So yeah, I did that. So I did however much piercing damage I did with my magical bow that has the cool thing in it. So
which out of character, it is actually no, the resistance would not count. So it would do full piercing.
So yeah, I will do that
Immune
to it. I'm using
non-magical.
doing my bonus action is the cast of the bless
it's
on
resistance to magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Resistant all.
I did that. I am going to say spread out because I think that's what we should do in this situation. I don't know if anybody else is thinking that, but I'm scared. How much movement speed do I have as a solar? I need to check. Okay, I fly 150 feet, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna draw it away from you guys a bit. I said split up. I don't know what Dingus wants to do.
You'll get a little telepathic thing of me too.
Him too.
Okay, then he will split up from you. Direct him as you want.
Right, he's gonna go up this way.
Okay.
I was half expecting Dingus to split into two. He is Faye now.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is our turns. Dingus can't reach from here. And unfortunately, Dingus is not going to be able to do anything because he's all divine damage.
Alright, Cassie.
Oh boy. Okay, split up.
Yep. This is a bridge across the little chasm here.
I realize that's not great to say split up because I'm the person who gives a buff to stand near, but yeah.
There's a dragon fight. You don't want to be together, right?
It's a dragon fight, and I don't want us to all get hit with a massive cone.
So I'm going to here. And I'm going to be shooting the entire way. So pew pew. If I can find my pew pew. Which button is it? It's this one. No. That one. No. No. Still no.
Oh no. Are you rolling your D's? For
My
bless?
what?
Your bless?
You were blessed.
Yeah, it should already be.
Okay, I wasn't sure if
There
that
is
was
I turned on bless.
There's no
Oh.
D4s in there.
Yeah, it's not in there.
Bless might need to be turned on in multiple places.
Yeah, it's in saves. There's also one for attacks.
Yeah.
No, I turned it on just in.
Okay. Well, just roll 3d4s and add them up. Okay, so the first one would have been a 24.
22.
Yeah, none of them could get
Yeah,
up
it-
enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just keeping track. I got 3.
Okay.
Where did we go? There it is.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't count though.
Oh.
I don't know why it did that, but
The
that does
double
not
rolled.
count. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
You know what? I'm gonna be very nice to him. That one counted.
Yay!
Also, do roll your blesses just so Sam can keep getting
Yeah.
bonuses.
Which damage type is this set to?
Oh, the last one I was on.
Lightning?
Lightning,
Yeah.
I think.
No, it was actually set to fire.
Oh, shite. Oh, I'm so sorry, Toby.
Completely immune.
It is immune to fire.
And that
Yeah, you
Aw.
you see the beam just dissipate against it.
okay. Well,
we know
as bonus
we know
action,
something. Swap the
Roll your d4s really quick.
Yeah, roll 1d4
Or-
for this.
Well, as my bonus action, I'm swapping damage types.
Okay, what are you swapping to?
Nice.
Well, it's been hit with radiant, does nothing. Been hit with fire, does nothing.
Mhm.
That leaves me with 2 ammo types. I'm going to turn it over to ice.
Ice? Okay, very nice.
Ice,
Load,
ice, baby.
load the freeze ammo into the bow gun.
And because of the weakness of that, I'm going to expend a action surge because I got it back.
Mhm.
So I can play with this again, but I'm not going to hit still. Oh no, did not want to do that. I forgot to change that. E4,
It says 2 for bless.
yeah. And I wish this thing would stop disappearing behind my window.
This could potentially hit with bless. 25, 26, 27, 28. That's a hit.
Yay!
Yes, my bless is paying off.
But I don't get the bonus from the change.
No.
Mhm.
33.
33. Very nice. You
That was
see
2.
you see this beam of cold hits it. Does not seem to do as much as it should, but it does hurt it.
I have irresistible offense.
Oh, you also have that. Okay, then you guys are learning nothing of its resistances.
But we're learning about its immunities, so that's important because immunities are really important.
Don't worry, the mage doesn't have that
3.
ability.
That can't hit, but roll your bless anyway. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
I have
there's
so
a
many
hit.
dice.
Roll your bless anyway. Hey!
That's a nice hit. So it takes another 33.
Lovely.
But I can't get the freaking beam going.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
Is that your
But
turn?
I'm helping.
I gave you a bunch of D4s.
I have so many you don't even know.
All right, and I am.
And that's just one person.
All right.
Yeah.
Why is it showing 145?
What's showing 145?
My token, and it's HP.
Oh, it might need to be changed. Go ahead and edit it to be your actual health value. Okay. Now I need to do the challenge of drawing a 300-foot cone.
No. How about no?
I will admit that I kind of saw that coming.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Why does that Obi-Wan have a purple blade?
I don't know. I
You
just
don't-
saw that too.
You don't have to shoot the angel.
Do we not have a good cone tool on this?
There is no cone tool on this, unfortunately.
That's
Not without getting an API. It would have been
Yeah.
something you'd get an API for.
okay.
It can
Mhm.
more like it can hit everybody
Except,
except either Gifton or Dingus and Delta.
Yeah.
Location.
Which I'm going to angle it. I think it's going to ignore Dingus. So Telday and Dingus will not be hit by this.
Is it gonna,
Sorry, guys.
is it gonna try and swing more to hit me and Cassie, and then maybe miss Shaxson?
It's going to hit everyone else but Dingus and Telday.
I guess the better question on Shaxton is he enough behind that building to have anything?
I'm going to
against
say you're going to have advantage on the save, Shaxton.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, let me
building.
press the button.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Whoop. Wow, it rolled terribly on that.
Yeah, that's still a fucking lot.
DC 28.
Yep.
Question: if I haven't had my turn yet, can I burn something that takes a reaction?
Nope.
Yes.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Nope.
I thought it was yes.
Yeah.
No.
It's not a surprise round.
It's not.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Same way this can take legendary actions at any point in this round.
Okay, cool. I am burning action to get my
Holy
to get
shit!
my dex high enough to make it.
I am
That's
actually.
a dex roll, not a dex
Damn.
save.
Oh, I did do a dex
Rolled.
save. Let me do a save.
Same thing
Yeah.
with Shax. You just made a
Yeah,
dex,
Sax, you need
Got
a
it.
save.
Okay. Okay, I don't have to burn anything.
Let's see.
All right, so it's 31.
Okay.
I am re-rolling my save.
I'm passing my save. I'm burning one of my
That's
legendaries.
better.
You all rolled your blesses, right?
Why do I have a
I don't have a blast.
That's automatic.
Oh yeah, I have a bless. I'm gonna roll that too.
Yeah, Toby's bless is part of theirs.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
am.
making sure those who had it.
Yeah, Jackson got a bless. Make sure you rolled your
It's already in there. If you look,
Cool.
it says
I'm
+1.
marking it in. Marking
Okay.
it in. Okay.
So anyone that has rolled 28 or above takes 31 damage. Anyone that has rolled below 28, 63.
Okay.
And this is radiant.
So.
And then I can
Okay.
have that again because I'm so
Resistant to radiant. Yeah.
And then remember,
So
we all
15?
have the thing to take
Yes.
5 less.
Yes.
Does that
Remember,
go
everyone
with
has the
10?
DR5.
And I'm gonna ask just because
This is at the end of everything.
Oh no, that wasn't that.
Oh.
Does the two of us that have Speary have anything special about damage reduction or anything like that?
No, this is not going to help for that.
That's fine. I was suddenly like, we didn't talk about that, so I'm gonna double check before I make damage.
I wouldn't be surprised if part of the thing that helped with Spirit was the whole we're not currently attempting to murder our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that, but there might be more.
I don't know about that just because of the fact that Dingus was apparently included in that, and he didn't make a deal with Speary.
Yeah, that might be the Fey part.
Who knows?
So it takes 61 or 31.
31, technically 26 because of the -5.
And then it sees no need to move right now, although I do need to roll a d3. 1 second. Okay, on a 1, after it has shot this breath weapon, you guys see... Yep. You see its tail starts to glow. Actually, with that, it is going to move. It lumbers forward like this.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
You can send me
over all
to-
day.
So I get an
That's it, there you go.
opportunity attack.
No.
No.
There you
it's
go.
doing it
Okay.
for-
Just barely
No,
still there.
she moved it back one.
In fact,
That's why.
yeah, I'm just going to be really mean.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of slowly walk around.
Yes, it is. Its tail is glowing, Tilde.
Uh-oh.
Cut the tail, you have a slashing weapon.
Corvus turn.
Does it have partial cover from that tree?
No, it really doesn't.
No,
Tunes rules.
well, one, that tree also looks like it's cut down.
Looney Tunes rules.
God.
You can't see it. Where's it go?
Yeah. It's seen me on the tree.
Hi,
What's going
Corvus.
on?
It's your turn, and you can see it finally.
Yeah, I can see it. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. Far away
Alright,
though.
actually, I don't need them.
What was to get off the cliff face? Acrobatics.
Yes. You can do. Well, you can do an acrobatics to reduce the fall damage.
Okay.
Is this your point to mention you can fly?
Right. I yeah. I was like,
Just
I can
saying.
fly.
You
Okay.
have flight speed.
He is going to cast mass healing word. So you get that, and I have this banked, so I'll go ahead and use it. Mass healing word. No, that's mass cure wounds. There we go. And automatically upcasts.
There it goes.
That's a nice roll on it as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who?
Everyone within 60 feet of me, so that'll be Cass, Carrick, and Saxon. And I'm gonna do a move. So that'll be 30 feet. Right? Yeah, no.
That number's higher than the
40
damage I took. I'm just setting myself back to my max HP. I'm not doing the math on how much of a heal that is.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I looked up like, that's more math than I feel like doing right now.
And with the sidearm attack. Pew. Yep.
Yeah. No.
He actually was hiding behind the tree the whole
Ah.
time.
Yeah, he was hiding behind the tree.
You somehow
Yeah,
managed to
totally.
hit the stump of the tree.
That will teach that
Oops.
stump. Somehow it's the stump over here, though.
Okay. Is that your turn, Corvus?
Mm-hmm. And I am flying.
Right. At the end of Corvus's turn, it's going to use a legendary action, which will be this. Right now, the only people in the path of that, as it is a hind one, is Telde. Which is a little bit of a waste, but that's how the dice rolled.
That's fine.
Unfortunately, I could not move, so.
Mhm. Right.
All right.
DC 27 deck save.
All right. There it is.
Oh.
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 Oh, so you actually only take half.
D4?
I don't have plus. I was moved out of the area
Yeah,
first.
you moved out of the area. That's right.
I can only hit so many people.
I
Hey,
know, but
better
it's
get
funny because you still only take half.
You're a fucking cleric. Cast
I'm
bless.
not going to.
Try and do anything about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw anything special. So.
Okay. Shaxton, it's your turn.
Minus.
Let's see.
DR go before having
it's
or
fine.
after?
After.
Last step.
Yeah, it's the last step of the math.
Mhm. That's why I took 10 points of damage from the breath.
Honestly, I'm just popping out, and then I am firing this thing. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. That one's a miss.
Mhm.
I already know that from the number.
Oh, a hit.
Why do I have it? No, it shouldn't be. I shouldn't have advantage. I don't know why that was.
Sadness.
Saxon, the range on the shotgun.
Is 30-90. I am 85.
You're 85.
Oh.
Okay, just checking.
That's why every now and again you've been seeing my measures.
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
I
I
look at them.
Sorry, sorry. We
I've
talked
been keeping
about
track
this.
of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly cannot hit him from there. And then since I didn't hit, gonna duck back around the corner.
Very nice.
You
Okay.
got 2 dice, by the way.
Hey, Sammy gets a 3 and a 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't get the numbers. I just.
Oh, it's just a token. That's right.
I
Yeah, she just gets another
I get
roll.
D4s.
Right.
I'm currently up to near. I've almost got 15 D4s banked right now.
Nice.
I guess technically you don't need people to roll it if it doesn't matter, just as long as they say.
As long as they say I used bless, that's all I care about.
Okay.
I just have a toggle on my sheet.
At the end of Shaxton's turn, do I want to swipe or do this? Yeah, we're going to start with this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'm not a tiger and I have no toes.
I mean, you have toes inside your hoof.
2. Or no, 1.
Okay. Right. Nobody notices anything. Shaxton, however, I will say right now, you feel your body rested away from you control-wise.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Here you go. Okay, Carrick, it is your turn.
Where's the zoom?
Which I'm assuming that means he can't say
He
anything. to tell
cannot.
us
He
something.
cannot say anything to tell you anything. If you have any telepathy or something, you could. But
It's so sad. I should have actually on the way there done the link thing. I was thinking that in the flight. I'm like, that takes too long when we land.
I will say, Kronos, I'm glad it's you.
yeah, I decided I wasn't going to be main and both rob Blackie of his turn and have him hit Kronos.
Oh, that can happen later on.
Yes.
Fly here.
Good news is if you break it, you're broken it.
I'm also going to tell people, even I don't think I wrote it down, is he can only do this to one of you at a time.
Okay.
I kind of figured on that one.
So
Being able to
I
control
will,
both of us would be hell.
I'm guessing it would be considered a charm effect for like saving things that give you bonus.
No,
on
because
saves.
it's not mental.
Okay. So I'm gonna go here, and as soon as I find where my button is, because there's one attack type that I specialize in that we haven't tried.
Acid!
Yep.
Hugs. Oh, wait.
There's a tree in the way.
DC 18.
And I am angling it so it's not hitting up there.
Yeah. Alright, but oh, it makes it 18. Okay, so half damage. From Umbridge?
Nah, I'll let it go through. I'm not gonna use it for that. So it did it seem to take?
Do you have any irresistible force nonsense?
I do not have any irresistible force.
It does seem to be resistant to this. It takes damage, but not full.
That's the thing I was actually mainly curious about. Okay, bonus action.
I think it might just be resistant to everything because it's just a bad.
Well, I was actually more worried it was.
Actually, it's probably not resistant to mental damage. Does anybody have a mental or emotional damage?
Congratulations! You've pointed out the only thing it doesn't have a resistance or immunity to.
And guess who swapped his, at least his that he had?
Oh man, Raz would have been great for this. He's good at mental damage.
I mean, mostly to you.
Damage.
Oh, that's emotional trauma. That's completely different.
I mean, all we have to do is sit the physical down and talk to him how very frankly his mother is very disappointed in him, and we can start doing it.
Bonus action to move there. And that should be everything.
Yes, shockingly,
Shit. I should have swapped over for the lance. It would have been psychic.
you have not left its reach. Okay.
Yep, I figured it had a decent reach, so I wanted to make sure I was moving, but not without not enough to be able to hit by it.
Okay, is that your turn?
And, yeah, because I don't have...
It has used up all of its legendary actions, so it can't do anything right now. So, top of the order, Tilde.
So, I'm gonna move over here, I think.
Okie dokie.
That's about halfway, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so either I'm gonna get hit by both things or neither thing.
Well, the one special thing does different directions, so you may not be hit by anything.
I will say,
Yeah, that's
yeah, yeah, and those cardinal directions are based off of which way the breath weapon goes, because of course it can rotate as anyone can.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I bet you that Linestra, your grandma's probably descended from the mental. That's probably why she's able to ward off the fucking shit from Morgani.
I mean, unfortunately, if she is, that means she doesn't match the type.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not
I don't
smart.
All right. I should use Vicious Mockery because that's psychic damage.
Oh yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just-
You should
Tell it
totally tell it something, because I was using its child's name Morineth against it. That's a good vicious mockery target right there.
Everyone just start chanting, more enough, more enough.
Holy shit.
That hits.
All right, and
Vicious Mockery. The
there
sword.
we go.
Okay. That's slashing. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
You have irresistible.
I also have irresistible.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm one of the few people who don't.
Yeah.
Because I built myself as the survive the stuff, not the beat the stuff, because everybody else is better at that.
Is your
don't
magical
have-
four-pull scimitar magical or non-magical damage? Yes, that has full effect.
All right. I do another swing.
That misses.
Right. It's 28, isn't it?
It is 28, yes.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I have any way to bump that up that I'm willing to do.
Like 2
Additional something else. Oh, shit! That's what I was going to try and do. Oh well, I'll leave that out for now. No, Vicious Mockery is an actual action. I'll just hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, Sammy.
Okay. Well, I'm still in range, so I'm gonna just Morineth wouldn't want this. I knew Morineth would like. I am going to use my Slayer arrow this time, so I'll check that. But I'm expecting that you're just gonna do something amazing. Let me turn less on. Gotta turn that one on. Gotta turn that off. Gotta turn that off. This isn't a +2 arrow. Okay, beep 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 beep, beep. And whoop, I get advantage. Oh,
That will miss unless you got anything to.
I do have some rerolls, so I might use one. Yeah, I will immediately reroll a d20.
Okay, go for it.
All right, I don't run that as advantage this time, right? Just roll it normal.
Just roll it normal. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, lovely, lovely.
Okay. I get to as
son.
a bonus action. I am hitting it with Wrath, so it's going to take if Wrath hits. So Wrath hits, I'll max the damage out on it. But does it hit with a 30?
That hits.
Okay. It doesn't get that, but it's going to be the 2d8 max would be 16 plus 7, so that's 23 points.
Is the raft same damage type as your?
It's the same as my bow.
Okay,
it's,
cool.
It's part of my vestige attack.
Very
And I'm
nice.
unchecking the Slayer weapon, so the Slayer thing should be halved, I guess. It's a piercing damage. It's got to roll. It's got to save, and then it takes 60 or yeah.
It can't not save.
It's gonna save.
Yeah.
So, but I'm
Its
gonna
bonus is higher than the DC, so I won't bother rolling.
Yeah, so it'll take the 23 plus I'll try. Do you want me to do the math or no?
No, I'm doing it. Don't worry.
Okay, so yeah, but you have the 60, but the rest of it's clear, and also don't add the 60 from the second one because it shouldn't have been checked.
Got it.
All right, and Dingle's gonna go in for an attack because
You can do it, Dingy.
Come on, Dingy. All right, Dingy, give it a full round, buddy. I don't think he'd try his radiant attack, so I'm just gonna have him bite, claw. All right, one bite. Come on, Dingle.
That's a
And then
miss.
2 claw.
Yay, a hit. Right.
13 slashing.
I think Dingle is mundane damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, that does nothing.
I mean, I don't know because he's Angel Dragon, so I guess. So yeah, he does his thing.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
Monday.
Yeah, and then
Gonna have to buy him what I have.
He didn't get any of those special items, did he?
He would have got. I had allocated him some, but I don't know if they do anything to him.
So which items did he get?
I don't know. I thought we were figuring out the full sets of how many went places. So I don't. He wouldn't have got a casting focus. So he probably would have got the weapon. He has the defense one at least.
Okay.
So she has weapon and defense.
Weapon and defense.
I don't know what
in that case, with the weapon thing, I will say he is able to get a bit of damage through. It's basically going to be half.
Dingus will, I think, go over to Telday and be like, meep, 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 because he's got a saddle on him in case you want to ride. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Cassie.
I'm still calling at him.
Cassie. I am going to do things. So I'm moving 20 to there. I'm going to shoot.
Telday uses a bonus action, but yes, I appreciate that.
That's a miss, and one die for Semi.
Yep. One for me.
Shoot.
Oh, that's a hit.
One more dice for me.
D4.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
33 damage.
Of lightning? Frost. Okay. Again, half damage it looks like.
Irresistible force.
Oh, very nice. In that case, it seems to be fully susceptible to cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one.
As through force of will, you shoot harder?
You shoot it in the eye.
As she's shooting, she's pushing the gun forward.
Yeah.
Just pushing the button harder.
I now have to reload, so I am going to take that movement and go.
Wait.
1, 2. I'm going to shove myself down here.
By the way, since you have the gunner thing, don't you automatically reload?
Yeah, but I still have to I still have to actually reload it because it does something. I want it reloaded.
It moves Cassie when the reload happens. There's a bug.
Right.
So there's that.
Also, you still have to reload even if you have gunner. It's just it no longer takes a bonus action. It's now a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which basically means free movement for you, which is nice.
Yeah, that's why I did it. Okay, so
Actually,
I still have
gunner, you
three.
ignore firearms.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, so I'm going to say that it basically just triggers,
Yeah. Well, yeah, making sense that trigger still. It's just it doesn't require any even calling it technically.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay, so I'm moving to there. Uh-oh.
I just baited the thing over here.
Oh, I thought that was someone else.
Oh, that was me.
No, that Gifton.
Oh,
magical arrow of magicalness.
Shoot.
Good luck.
Miss.
Miss, but roll your bless just in case.
That's what I'm doing right now.
No, miss.
Oh.
Shoot.
Sounds like this.
Definitely a miss.
Range of Gifton.
And I am going to bonus action to change ammo type.
Okay. You're going to try your final type?
Yep, I'm going to force.
Okay.
And I am done.
Okay. Alright, the physical's turn. First, we roll for the breath weapon.
Roll
Five
low.
or sixes, people. Let's hope.
Roll low.
Oh,
Thank God.
sadness.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, instead of that, it's going to do its multi-attack.
Not a dingus.
Might be a dingus. First, we are going to do a bite at Telday. Betty?
That might hit you.
Well, Tony, you can't tell me what to do.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the thing. It's gonna miss.
Okay. Okay, +6 to your AC. What's that put you at?
That puts me at 33.
Okay.
It is only for that attack, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, it's going to continue trying to attack you because it is angered by this use. It will claw at you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Yep. I wouldn't have been able to avoid that one anyways.
Which is the tasty
I
one.
did that one, I suppose.
Give me a Oh wait, there is no check. You are just grabbed during this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll take 22 magical slashing.
Okay.
Just let you get grabbed up.
Oh yeah, that's physical, so it is straight.
Yeah, and it has picked you up as it's doing so, which means its tail strike is going to go for you, Carrick.
Okay.
23.
Misses.
Okie dokie. Alright. Ba-ba-bam. And then it's going to take an opportunity attack from Dingus as it flies upwards.
It would get one from me, too.
Oh, do you have reach?
I have reach with my tail and the claws, both. I think I have a 15 foot with the tail, if nothing else.
Okay,
So.
very good. Right, so go ahead and take an opportunity attack as it goes 160 feet up.
Okay.
I have. How does that opportunity attack work? Because is it based on going out of reach of the different weapons, or just the one weapon?
Melee.
Just one
Out
weapon.
of
Okay.
yeah.
Out of yeah.
I'm not in melee. I'm not right next to it, so I have to have reach. So
25. It probably misses for D.
It does miss.
Twice.
Okay, and
it was almost rolled the 20.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
So,
I missed.
all right, so it goes 160 feet up, and then don't worry about having to escape it, Tilde. As it's a free thing, it is going to drop you.
Yeah, I was suspecting that. I'm looking into options on that level.
Do you have your token still?
Yeah, do you have your featherfall token? Right, in that case, that will kick in.
Yeah. Aren't you glad that your den mother protects you and makes you take these damn things?
I bought those myself.
I bought a bunch and handed them out, so I wasn't sure if I gave one to you.
You said
One in my pocket and five.
I
one in my
appreciate
pocket
you
and
did it
five
for
more in my bag.
You said he was 160 feet up.
Yep.
Out of sight for Corvus.
No, Corvus, where the fuck's it gone? Who knows?
No, he's still in range because I'm 40 feet up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
Just barely. It's like right.
Just barely.
You're like, I can see its toes.
You
Corvus.
can see this weird shape in the sky. Every now and again, a head pops into view.
All right, so go, Corvus.
64.
60 feet. So if I go 40, I'm 80. 80 is 80 feet. Crap. I need to get closer.
Then move closer.
Go up.
Uppies.
Up here.
I think it's actually going to take you a couple of rounds to hit the ground, Telltale.
Dingus will fly up and get you.
I move up 40 more feet, so I'm 80 feet up. He's 160, so he's 80 feet away.
Yep.
Don't worry, Telday. On my turn, Dingus is gonna dash up to get you. He'll have a ride.
Yeah, I fall 60 feet per round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With feather token.
So easily he can grab you.
Yeah, he should be able to get you this next.
At his midsection, Corvus is gonna yank his fingers across his metal on his arm and send out slashing blade. Oops. Why didn't? Sorry. He needs to make a.
Do that.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And it's a wall that's 100 feet by 200 feet and 5 feet thick. Or I can ring him in it.
It what? 100. That's. Expression.
Hey Marcus, can you do a favor and hit the show cell description thing?
The what?
We can't do it.
On your thing, it says show spell description right below blade barrier. Could you click that?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Just so everyone's clued in for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would only work if we already had it ourselves.
Okay, it succeeds on that.
No, it doesn't.
What's it?
My spell DC is 24.
Oh, it says 21 on that.
I know.
Okay. 29 damage, 29 magical session damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll take that.
Okay. And
Nice.
that's there. So
Wait, is Selde gonna fall through that?
I'm sure he's.
I mean, with the sad thing, you could probably put it like so it's not where Telday's falling.
Yeah.
Are you putting it beneath it or in front of it? What are you doing?
I'm putting it sort of encasing his lower body and wrapping it around his midsection over his back.
It is not long enough. That's 60 feet in diameter for a ringed wall.
Okay.
Don't believe you can get it all the way around him.
Not in direct contact with the descent of.
Okay, so towards the front of it.
Actually, I mean, that's 60 feet right there.
I mean, Telde would already fell 60 feet.
Yeah,
right?
he would already fell.
By the way, he has to make the save on the start of his turn, not at this moment in time.
Okay.
Not at this moment in time. Yep.
In that case.
So we can save that for later, but yeah, just saying for minutia.
Right.
Anyways.
Okay. In that case,
To cover.
is that your
Who
turn?
am I shooting?
Is Corvus done?
Corvus is done.
In that case, Jackson, you're going for Corvus. I want you to be as brutal as possible. You cannot use spells.
Okay.
You have disadvantage.
What causes disadvantage? Is what I'm going to ask.
I am wreathed in darkness with Nyxborn.
Yeah, the next born thing does give you a thing for that.
Can you relink that just for the?
Yeah, just for,
I'll do that as I have.
I got it, Sammy.
on that way. As I'm going, I'm flying 40 up, so doing the angled thing, up to there. That puts Corvus well within range. Click on disadvantage.
Oh
Pretty
my!
sure 32
ahead.
hits. 9, and then second shot. Does 22 hit?
22 will hit as well.
Okay, so 28
shit,
damage,
man.
and you cannot heal till my next turn.
Well, did you get your D4 on both of them?
Yep.
He did, yeah. That's the pluses on both of those.
I since I'm not aware of this attack, I can't have a reaction. Correct.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are aware of the attack. You just got hit by it.
Do it.
I don't know. Let's listen twice, not in the description.
I'll take it.
Okay. All
You
right.
don't want to shunt Shaxen into oblivion for a while?
No, it was either that or shield.
Hmm.
All right. At the end of Shaxton, you can make your charisma saving throw now if you want. DC 25.
Okay, I will say that unless I get... Actually, hell, I'm just going to do something. Literally can't make it.
Okay.
You're saying
I have
unless my ass gets over there, basically, right?
Unless I roll max, plus roll release to 3 on the D4, I'm fucked.
Nice. Okay.
So you need me, basically. I'm coming.
No,
That's what I said. I really wish I wasn't raging.
I can take care of this.
At the end of Shaxton's turn, it's going to take a legendary action to. It's gonna make a claw attack. Measure stick. 35. Okay. It is going to make a claw attack against Carrick.
Jesus Christ! How high in the air is
I
it?
was just saying, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's fire up.
Really high up.
Yeah.
I have a really unfortunate question. Would it be aware of things in my bag?
No, I don't think it would be. It cannot touch your mind.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Because I still have rounds.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
That's why I looked at everything. I'm like, oh fuck me! I have to ask this. It's only fair.
Oh, don't worry. I still have the knife. It's just the tips broke off.
Yeah.
I've got both.
Oh, I still have the dagger too.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I snapped the. Oh.
Okay, it's gonna take a legendary action to fly back down to the ground.
That makes sense.
Right, Carrick, it's back.
I wish I was higher up in the air, so I would have gotten. Oh no, it's still my. I haven't gotten a turn, so I wouldn't have attack of opportunity it. Oh, I shouldn't have attack of opportunity.
And it's gonna fly through the blade barrier in such a way as it's circled, it can just like move through that circle and then move down. So
I will remind people, if I remember correctly, opportunity attacks are reactions.
yes.
Oh.
So remember that for keeping track of what you can use reactions for.
Okay. What's your turn?
Mhm.
I am going to do to it what it tried to do to us. I am going to claw. I'm trying to bite. Was it bite? Let me hit the button.
It should be bite, claw, tail. I think.
Bite, claw.
Ah, you're a bite, claw, claw.
Yep. So I am actually going to move 5 because I have to be within 10 feet for it. Oh no, I don't have 10 foot reach. I have to move right up close to it. I have 10 and 5. So bite first.
That's a hit. Okay.
29
That's
magical piercing.
a,
Claw.
that becomes
19. I know is a miss.
19 misses. Yep.
And second attack is a nat.
Ooh.
So.
Okay.
Oh, so it didn't. So that's not correct
Huh?
because it's just got the number. So does it double? It still gets the double dice, right? That it would get.
Yes.
So
So
it'd be double
it'd actually be 40.
2.
It'd
and
be
24.
My base damage. It does 12, so 24.
24 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how is that? No, sorry, 32. Total.
32.
So actually, that is
okay.
correct. It is doing it correctly. Interesting. I didn't know it would do flat numbers.
Apparently it did.
Yep.
Okay.
And then bonus action. I think my best idea right now is no. Try to push that. Actually, for now, I'm going to use a bonus action to use my help.
Kadoki.
I will. Whoever attack the next attack against it will get advantage.
At the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
it is going to use a legendary action to. I want to claw a tail. It's going to tail at you.
Okay.
Anyone?
I want it to hit me and shove it, just not be hit. I'm going to ask real quick just because I can't remember. Toby hasn't shot it since flipping to force yet, right?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, I have not.
Well, let's. I'm at full health. I'll take it, and I am going to use my reaction to use my new ability to reprisal it.
Okay. Right.
So I still take the damage.
Yep.
I'll let you roll.
And you must
that.
make a DC 27 strength saving throw.
And it has to make a DC 24 strength.
Cool.
Elecantic.
It makes it.
Okay. And strength save. Boop.
Oh,
I make mine.
look at you. There's a resounding clash.
How did the force seem to hit it?
The force damage halved.
Okay. But hey,
Uh-oh.
3 extra damage out.
Anything but mental.
Yep. I was checking, so yes, use the force. I mean, technically, it was a mental thing. It was telekinetics, but it uses force, so okay.
Okay. All right. Then it is on to Telde.
50.
I'm sorry, I was yawning at that exact moment. It was really awkward.
Nice.
So I'm still falling.
Yeah. So you went 60 feet down. Well, you went 20 and 60. So you went 80 feet down. So you're going to fall another 60, which means you're 20 feet from the ground.
How
Alright,
tall
so
is
that
it?
Can... Oh, that's a good question.
I'm going to say you could probably reach it.
Slowly falling down.
You're basically within its range now. Yeah.
Can I attempt to land? Oh yeah, land on a mount was a bunch of not exactly designed for it rules.
Also, no, because you can't really control the feather token.
Grab the wing. Grab the wing.
You can flare at it though.
Yeah. If I can slash at it, I guess I might as well do that.
It's equal to when you're playing like a Smash Bros. Game, you're just spamming your air forward attack. Just,
No,
No, that's a miss.
Do it.
Oh, close.
Nah, I don't have anything else that'll just boost it by 1. However, yeah, that'll have to be.
Oh wait,
it.
No, that's one attack. That's one attack right there. Remember, the next attack against it has advantage.
Oh, yeah. So do another attack.
Oh, okay.
So this one will be just normal, but yeah, I used help, so.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't.
Oh. Anything else, Floaty Boy?
I had bless. No, unfortunately, I'm just going to finish falling.
I'm sorry,
Don't worry about it.
Here's the funny
Dingus
thing.
does important stuff.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use its last legendary action for the round to claw at you.
At me?
26, I think, misses?
Yes,
okay.
It does miss.
Right. Damn. I was going to try and pick you up and take you back up now.
That would be pretty freaking funny. Yeah. Oh, shit.
You wouldn't have another token the second
something
time.
else?
Going into my bag, is that a...
interaction.
That's an object interaction. Yeah, you'd have to...
Yeah, so that's an actual action then.
Yep.
Yeah, so no.
Don't worry, I can technically save you. I just need to save my reaction.
Semi...
No, I was going to grab another feather token.
That's what I was saying. I have Featherfall as a spell. So I can actually cast it, I just have to have a reaction too.
Semi.
Ah, Jesus Christ, why won't this thing come for me? Why is this so hard?
Because it's like an animal.
Because you haven't done anything to it?
Okay.
Just shot it with the big angry arrow.
I'm gonna make a nice big tasty target for it the next time it gets a breath weapon. So Shaxan really needs a help with a saving throw, and I don't know if any of our spells will actually help otherwise, so I'm moving over here. Because this is going to be a +10, and I'm giving you a chance.
On one hand, giving up a +10 is bad. On the other hand, yeah, he needs it.
He needs it. He needs it. Should I continue using regular ammo, or should I use the thing? Because I don't think we've made him use like more than one fucking legendary save.
We haven't, I think, made
he hasn't.
One.
None.
He hasn't used one.
So I'm just gonna keep shooting with the bow and hope. If I roll a crit, though, I'm blowing up a bunch of dice.
No, that's fair.
Yep.
There, get advantage. Trink.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Man, I really want to explode this. This is like an extra 84
Minus.
fucking damage if I do this. Okay, and I've got to do my wrath.
Yep.
Does the wrath hit
miss.
27? No, miss. Okay. All right, so yep, hit with that. That's with all my things. So ignore the radiant, but the full piercing. So,
Okay.
Yep, and I am going to yell at Dingus.
Get back, baby.
actually,
Tony's nearly at the ground now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 20 feet away. I'm fine.
I'm gonna tell Dingus get out of there because I don't think he's doing anything, and I'm worried the dragon's just gonna hurt him.
Okay.
So say Dingus get out of there.
Do you want Dingus to use a disengage action?
He'll use a disengage.
Yeah.
So he'll go all the way back up here.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, you may as well hide Dingy for safety because I don't think he can do much more than tickle this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Dingy, be ready to grab us if we get hurt. Hide, and I'm gonna have him go behind the rocks because he can. Him doing a disengage, he'd be doing like 100 and some odd. He get back.
Is that your round?
So he'll be back. That's my turn.
All right, Cassie.
Give me more dice, Cassie. Give me more dice. give me that sweet dice action, Cassie. I need it.
Over here. So
I'm also living in fear because you hasn't made me auto fail anything yet, and I have the arrow, so it's kind of dangerous.
as I am moving around, I'm moving to there.
Damn it!
Trying to stay in cover.
I'm an idiot.
And I'm going to shoot.
When I critted, I should have dropped my card that did 3d6 extra damage on an attack.
Go ahead and do it.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
That should hit.
The card.
25, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that hits.
And
3.
because that'd be extra damage with the
And-
Fire.
33. What damage, Tobes?
That was force.
Awesome. Okay.
And
With the
hold on.
irresistible thing.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. I need to also throw this. Since it's force and it's the first shot, he gets pushed back 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Literally can't. I guess. Yeah. This is your pushback.
Technically haven't landed. Yeah.
And then
Right. So that'd be 66 damage.
the
Oh,
you're talking about
you also
me?
get your continuous fire as well. No, not you, Toby.
yeah, I haven't rolled that yet.
Okay.
But I also need to do this for Sam
That's-
first.
Which is an extra D4, so it's an extra 8 damage because of the crit. So that'd be 70, 74 damage.
66 plus 8, 74.
Yeah.
That's 2 shots.
Right, and that's
Okay.
36 halved from Blackie.
I got my 2 dice recorded. More dice.
No, I do not continue the rampage.
Sadness.
Bam. Hey, dice.
Hey, a hit.
Hey, dice.
Beautiful. Not recognize that. Roll.
Minus 33.
And I am slapping the switch, changing energy over to
Hold.
frost. And what do I have for bonus?
At least you had options.
That was my bonus action.
Yep.
I'm going to stop there with that for now.
Okay. Right, the physical. Let's see if I get my breath weapon back. Oh, so close.
No, not good. Ellie, could we pick up the card that's just in the right by me?
Yeah.
Some Clearfield.
Recall.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did 18 more damage to it.
Let's see. It is going to. It's having Shaxton attack cover, so it's actually going to surge forward. It tramples over the stump. Telde and Carrick will both get an attack of opportunity. Actually, it doesn't even need to go that far forward. One second.
Not because I already used my reaction. So
Let me measure. Let's go to that square.
Is it on the ground right now, or is it airborne?
On the ground.
It's on.
Okay, because Corvus is 80 feet up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it can fly up. It's going to fly up to Corvus.
So that is attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
for...
from Blackheart and technically
He
Telde.
doesn't have one.
I used my reaction
Yeah.
already for the turn. So
Okay.
because I used it when it hit me.
Right.
I don't know if Telde has one, but
That's a miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Corvus.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to multi-attack at you, my friend.
Okay.
So, first a bite. You're going to temporal shunt. Let's see, wisdom saving throw. DC 24.
Mm-hmm.
It'll pass. Okay, first legendary resistance done.
One resist con, yes.
Okay.
All right, bring him
One
on.
down, 8 more to go.
Oh God, I hope not.
Alright, so that's that much damage.
He does have disadvantage.
Oh, yes.
Still hit me. Still hit me. All right.
Okay.
I think the 32 still hit you, though, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, then he is going to claw at you. 24.
24 will hit.
Okay. It has got you in its grasp.
Tasty.
No!
Which it doesn't want you.
Oh.
You don't taste good.
In fact, it's just going to let you go immediately.
Okay.
He was like, nah.
And then it's
Oh,
going to turn around and whap you with its tail, potentially.
It's the claw.
21.
Yes.
Alright, I need you to make a DC 27 strength saving throw.
What happens if you're knocked prone while flying?
Yes, it's flying through Guru Magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're fine. They've got hover. If you don't have hover, you fall.
Drop, yeah.
Yeah, you plummet like a rock, and that's a problem.
I can't make this no matter. Well, no, Gift is next to me. That's right.
Yeah, Gift is right beside you.
Oh, I'm below
I still
him.
can't make this.
Oh, yeah, no, you're
I'm below
not
him,
within
and
30.
I'm not. I'm below him by a lot because he went. way up.
No.
Yeah.
8.
Okay, you are basically twirling in the air now. You are considerably prone.
Spin.
Okay.
I am a buff stick, and I'm here to help.
And
So you're
then
not close
it's
to me.
Corvus's turn. Actually, it's going to fly back down and land on the ground, so you get attack of opportunity, Corvus.
Okay.
I don't know if you have a knife on you.
I have my rapier, but it needs to be drawn out.
And you got your guns in your
I
hand.
don't think you have anything drawn.
Yeah, so you can't.
I have the pistol drawn, so I can shoot him with that.
No, you can't.
Attack of opportunity is melee weapon only.
I have to use a melee weapon.
Right. Okay.
Right, so it lands on the ground, and it's your turn, Corvus.
All right. Well, I'm still bleeding, and it's not healing, and that hurts. Oh.
Oh yeah, because Shaxon hit you with the not healing
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the mean shotgun.
Now.
Deal with Saxon. He's controlled or possessed or something.
He just hates you.
I'm over here giving him the feel goods. I don't know what you want me to do.
So you want to use half your movement to air quote stand up, stabilize yourself.
It's not mental control. I don't have anything that'll help with this.
I'm 80 feet up. He's on the ground now.
Mhm.
Technically, he's how tall?
We're going to
We're
say
not
that
doing
he
that.
counts as 40 feet up.
He counts as 40 feet up, so
Yeah.
I'll be 40 feet away. Okay, I'll stand up.
Mhm.
Stand up.
In air quotes.
You right yourself.
Yeah.
Gotta flip yourself back to be upright. You 15 or 20, I think.
It'll be 20. mm, Saxon hits me. Damn it, Saxon, you screw everything up.
I'm really glad I took
Not my
control of him
fault.
now.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good on.
Yeah, this worked out.
I mean, the best part is, and I'm so sorry I mentioned this, but I was 2 targets in range to do it too.
Yeah.
I don't heal that much though, so I'm not as scared of it.
Okay, Corvus, what are you doing? Are you hitting yourself?
He
And
Still can't
doesn't
heal
matter.
yourself.
He can't heal.
You can't heal.
oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah.
you cannot heal until
I
my
can't heal no
turn.
matter what. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh shit! Okay.
You cannot heal.
If you have hold person, it's
I'm-
a good
I'm-
time to cast that.
I'm actually going to be incredibly mean. You don't know that. You've burnt that on yourself. You've used that action.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, because he would have been aware of the shotgun, but he would have been aware probably that I had it out that time because I haven't used it basically since we got it.
Yeah.
In his frustration, because I did cast a healing spell, I can't.
Yes.
Are you shooting Shax's ass? Because I want to know.
Well,
Either way, that misses.
the better question there is that was mass cure wounds. Who else gets hit?
Everyone within 60 feet, of course.
How high up are you?
I'm
80 feet up, aren't you? Or did you move down to 60 feet, right?
I moved down. I moved down.
I'm going to say that can hit people on the ground, then Shaxton and Gifton.
I'm at max health still.
And in fact, by the way that I ruled distance thing, I think Carrick as well. Maybe Tilde?
Yeah.
I'm
that's
60 even, so.
So, do you want to know the really unfortunate thing? I only took 10 points of damage on my temp hit points. I'm a.
I think that hits everyone but Cassie.
Everyone cast.
I'm working on that 14 hit points you gave me through Hero Feast keeps coming up. So.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend.
All right.
Yeah. I got nothing out
Thank
of
you.
that.
On Corvus's end of Corvus's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Corvus, you're just out of range.
Oh.
I'm above the stinking thing.
It is going to. It's Telde or Carrick. On a 1, it's Carrick. On a 2, it's Telde. Telde. Okay, Telde.
Yeah.
The tail
Going back up?
swipes at you.
The crack. It misses.
Okay.
Unless it has advantage.
Oh, it does not.
A trunk.
All right. Shaxton, please continue trying to murder Corvus for me.
Okay.
You're gonna fly up a little bit to shoot, right?
That's a
Miss.
I don't have to. He's in range.
Yeah.
I have a 90
Nice.
range with this thing.
Nice.
Okay. Second shot.
Hey!
15 points of piercing damage.
On the one hand, I think Corvus might be hoping that Gifton uses up all those bless charges just so he has a lower chance of.
Charges just got. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, and then.
Then you get a saving throw at the end of your turn. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm just remember if there's anything terrible for like bonus action you could.
Oh, actually, Shaxton, please run away from Gifton.
Okay.
Ah,
See, where the aura
Bitch
though is the
move!
question.
Bitch move!
It probably is. It probably could see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yep, 40 aura.
No! Damn it.
Can't make it.
I didn't mean I was clicking it to read it. Because I think it doesn't matter.
Sorry, Shaxton, but
I'm sorry.
at least you still get to play. You just,
I'm to play for the other team.
You're gonna murder us, right?
Carrick.
I mean, ironically, this is far nicer than I'm dealing with it.
But this is nicer than being attacked by the dragon, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna laugh at what you're doing to Corvus.
Yeah.
I wonder if I just charge him.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, but he's actually out of range for the thing.
Yeah.
And,
Also, I'll tell you, it wouldn't work.
Okay,
No, I
it's not my mind. My body's still doing something else.
Yeah. That's right. Though I do have hold monster, which would definitely
That would help.
work.
Yeah.
Or I could just stick him in a wall of force. But instead, we're going to.
Wait, did he save out of that or not?
Nope.
No, he ran away because he was told to.
Oh, damn it.
We are going to.
Yeah,
But
and so what I gotta do
restraining
for-
him
that's
so
another
that Gifton can be next to him might not be a bad idea.
That was another bless, by the way.
I know. I marked it down.
Okay.
The problem is do I stop attacking the dragon to go deal with you? I think
Honestly,
that's not, I think it's fine.
I'm actually going to use an action. And
This is way funnier than I thought it would be.
don't worry, I'm actually not using it yet. I'm instead doing a different thing, which is because of the focus, 7th level disintegrate.
Ooh.
DC 24 dex.
Okay.
Takes acid damage.
I will tell you, Dex is its best thing to target. Okay, 32 apparently.
Oh wait, I can woe it. I'm woeing it. Take the one off.
It doesn't matter because actually, I am actually going to fade it.
You're gonna do what now? Boom of fate. Oh.
D10? Negative?
Okay.
So nope, not enough.
Nope.
No, we tried.
It was worth an attempt.
No, that was a good one. And I will be fact with you guys. Dex is its weakest stat, so.
Yeah.
And I can never remember. Is it a save or
By the way,
It's a save or sucker stat, unfortunately, I think.
General, this is why it's good. It doesn't have access to the stuff in my bag because that's all the different types of ammo I'm carrying.
And I'm just
I am a bullet monster.
I'm.
Oh look, iron bullets.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I don't like this.
someone's. At least last time we checked immune to those.
I will
so-
say, it will not search through your bags. If you have it on your person outside of the bags, it will use it, Shaxton, just so you know.
Yep, the only thing he keeps in his normal ammo pouch is the modern bullets. Everything else is in the quiver that you'd have to go reach into activate together.
Okay.
Which is why I'm just steadily marking off how many normal bullets. The other question I have is, can it force me to burn my reaction for non-spell abilities?
Yeah, I'd say so. If it's like an inherent part of you thing, yeah.
Class abilities.
Yeah.
Because theoretically, it could make me Flash of Genius it.
Yes, I will say it can. No, actually, no. I'm going to say that's part of your mental sort of stuff.
I was gonna say I was gonna say with the name like
Yeah.
Flash of Genius.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, in case.
Yeah. I'm trying to be fair here with the rules on this.
That's why I'm trying to bring stuff up just to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my bonus to help again since I have a 30-foot help.
Okay, Dookie.
And that will be the end of my turn. I'm just gonna
Okay.
go through and turn my abilities I used
At the
down.
end of your turn.
It leaves for no good reason.
It is going to make a claw attack at Gifton.
Finally, I've been recognized. The claw.
27.
1 second. Double checking my AC. As a solar, I have an AC of 30. Suck it.
Ah! Okay. Tony.
All right, I guess I finally get to the ground.
Yes, you can move
It's a
again.
check on me, but yeah.
Okay, I wish that I could
don't have that spell.
help out with
You wanna come rub me for that?
Shax.
You could go hold Shax. Oh wait, he's in the air. No.
Okay, is the dragon in the air right now?
No, the dragon's on the ground.
Landed.
Okay. I'm gonna get back into his range, and I'm gonna try and smack him again. Ah, that is not what I wanted to click.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah, I will.
That's
Damn.
also sad.
Make your second attack now.
Ah, yes, help. So do another attack.
Oh, I'm still getting helped? Okay. So
Yeah.
I don't want to burn spells right now, so I'm not using quicken spells.
Hey!
all right, so
Tasty cakes.
I did turn on, sneak attacks on.
Nice.
I'm also going to burn Blade Flourish and roll D10. Actually, with Blade Flourish, would it just do automatic max damage?
Yes,
Because
I'd
it's
count it as part of the
okay.
weapon thing.
So that would just be.
10.
I'll roll it like that,
Okay,
just so it's accounted for.
very nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's even nicer because it means that I do plus 10 to my freaking AC.
That's really tasty. Okay,
Not that you probably really need
is,
it.
is that your turn?
You know what? I'm gonna move slightly further, but yeah.
Okay, all right. Gifty.
Is Shaxan really a problem?
I think he might kill Corvus.
From everybody else's perspective, maybe not, but from Corvus's, yeah, it seems to be.
You see, from my perspective, the Jedi okay. I'm gonna stay on the big nasty dude because I worry about him as a problem. And I was like sitting there going, I could cast Feeble Mind on the big dragon and see if that fucks things up a bit. But I feel like that's kind of might be a waste. I could try polymorphing Shaxan into something harmless.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna yell up at Corvus. Do you want me to just turn him into something else? Let's see if Corvus reacts.
Yes!
Okay. So I'm gonna polymorph. I'm gonna try to polymorph Shaxan.
Okay.
I would like to turn Shaxan
Oh no.
into a cute little goat.
Goodness.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring one. I'll just say you
Are
get
you-
advantage.
He's flying.
I don't get that. It's
Yeah, you
11. Yeah.
Your Hero Feast gives
Okay.
you advantage and wisdom saves.
Here's the thing, Shaxan. This is a mental thing. Are you choosing to fight it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. That
No.
is true. That is mental.
Okay.
Also, is he flying right now?
He
'Cause I'll
is
do
fly-
something-
Yep.
All right, then I would like to choose a flying animal because I thought he was on the ground.
I want to choose
I am in the air.
a owl.
I will choose a
Pigeon.
an owl. We'll do an owl. You're an owl.
Okay. Shaxan, you are free of the dragon's control.
Oh, cool.
You're not draconic.
Unfortunately, I have no way to communicate with you, and you look like a threatening owl. Good luck. So that's my action. Bonus action. I've got nothing to do. So I'm just gonna move away.
Okay.
That is that kind of
Away.
taking out of it for purposes of not being able to be put back under it.
I'm moving
That'll
away.
be an exciting thing to find out.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, I think you've leaved its threatened range, so it's going to
Yeah,
get an attack of
probably take it
opportunity on
back.
you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which
That's fair enough.
we're gonna go for a good old.
Disadvantage.
Yep. 32.
All right, 32. I am going to play a card until the end of my next turn. My AC is increased by 3.
Oh, that's cheating. I'm banning cards from campaign 2. Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright.
I've been holding that one for a long time.
Cassie.
Okay.
I will say I just wasted a turn that I could have spent doing a thing.
I'm moving to there. I am activating the TAM,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot.
With the blast that might hit.
Possibly.
I mean,
Nope.
yeah, it will. 28, right? 16, 7, 28.
28.
Yeah.
I thought
Yep.
it was 29.
No, it's
That's
28
28.
AC.
That's 28.
Okay.
28. So that
So
bless got you
33.
just over.
Right, minus 33.
Again,
That's a hit.
28.
28, but roll the bless.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. And then
That's a.
oh, and it because I hit it on the first attack.
You get an extra D4. Oh.
No, I had changed ammo types.
Oh,
last
yes.
round.
What was you?
I went to Frost. I'm trying to track that thing down right now.
-10 on its movement speed.
Hey, cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Adaptive energy.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 2 hits.
Yep. Can we get a third?
3.
Oh!
Nice.
And
Right,
this
so-
is going to go.
33
So-
plus.
That is 33 plus 24 plus 8.
Okay.
So last time it was 77.
I'm just entering these individually. That's why I like using the minus field stuff on this. Okay. Very nice.
So that's 3 shots.
Could hit with bless.
I need to roll 2 of these.
I was just say, yeah, your wide load would have.
Well,
triggered,
roll
right?
1. Sam can just count a token for the previous one.
Yeah, I'm just counting.
That's a hit.
And so that's 33 plus 12.
Okay, very
So-
nice.
45.
Is your wide load thing trigger on multiple hits, or is it just on the first?
What's that?
Your 4 from wide load.
It's every time I hit.
It gets an
in
extra
a
4.
Yeah.
So on your crit, you should have gotten extra 8 then, right?
Mm,
Because there's no there's no
well,
4
was
on that roll.
the crit was. Yeah, I was adding the 8.
I did put a minus 18 on the crit, so
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I was
I think he
making
just
sure you
vocally
were
said it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and irresistible force, by the way.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've been taking the full thing. I only don't do it if Blackie's attacking me.
Yep. I am the special person, but I'm also at the max hit points right now.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm action surging because this is too tasty right now.
Please do, because I want to shoot next round.
That's a hit.
Or so that is 33 plus 16. I get a bonus action from action surge. I am changing ammo type to force.
Oh, that's a tasty one to get a crit on.
Okay, so that is 5 hits. So that's
20.
yeah.
Nice. From Cassia alone,
Which
I'm
is
gonna do
times
a really
2.
big hit.
So plus. So that's your base damage plus 40 because of the crit.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's 6, 7.
I'm wondering how far away you are from the bad times.
Are you rolling your? Yeah.
fine. When the wing.
That's
breaks
another
show
hit.
up, we transition arenas.
And that is
from-
going to be
That's not the bad part.
24 for the bonus damage.
Yep.
And this is the last attack.
That's a hit. Which, Tobes,
Yeah.
don't bother rolling
Yeah.
damage because I'm going to show you guys what it was on the
Oh, no.
previous attack, which is Bam in the Tarnstead chat.
Is it 1?
Oh God.
Oh,
fuck, is it
no.
1?
Oh.
Oh no!
So that-
The damage
Hit
doesn't
the
carry
button.
over, does it?
It does
Hit
not.
the button.
So
Oh no.
Fuck.
you
It entered
see
phase 2.
your beams actually pierce through it, Cassie. For a moment, it seems to slump and dim, and then light starts to spill out of the various wounds upon it. Its wings blaze with energy, its eyes glow brighter than ever, its entire body growing a deeper white as it seems to rise again. And I will just paste this so people can see exactly what has happened. Boop.
I don't
Well-
like that it has mythic actions.
Right.
Yep.
Cool. Phase
Well,
2,
the good
everybody.
news, guys, is that
Son of a bit. How much
We got the
how much damage did I just blow through?
A lot.
Like
120 or so.
I think it was
more than that.
280-ish.
Yeah.
And I can't do that anymore, guys. I'm sorry.
On the
Surprise.
physical's turn. Oh, actually,
Oh,
at the end
by
of
way, it
Cassie's
got
turn.
pushed. It got pushed.
Oh, it can't. It's bumping into people.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it can go over people. It's big enough, guys.
I'm above it. Remember.
Yeah,
It's Telday.
we're just gonna put it there.
Telday's under it.
Right. It regains uses of legendary actions, and so at the end of Cassie's turn, Telday,
Yes.
it's going to claw you. Try to.
You know what? My turn has happened at some point since I had an opportunity attack. I think I am just going to do this.
Ooh, okay.
Please make it use its saves.
Wisdom
Please
saving
make
throw.
It use its saves. I want to use my arrow.
Unfortunately, that is successful.
Oh wait, it's in range. It's in range.
What?
-4 to the save.
Okay.
-4.
So 20. I believe your DC is higher than that. So
My
yeah.
DC is 20.
Yeah. So it would fail. So it chooses to succeed.
Yeah. Take that, legendary saves.
Okay. On its turn,
Yeah.
it has its breath from back. It's going to move
you.
over here.
No.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Everybody but Dingus.
I get to stop being an owl.
I'm getting Kronos back.
And we're going to see how well this solution is.
Oh, it's a bigger number this time.
Yeah, trolling.
Okay,
That's
so
still D4. It's still D4 4.
All right. I'm gonna roll my dex save, but I do so under great protest.
Luckily enough, my mechanical dragonfly has the stats of an owl, so.
So
you know what?
Hey, we're joking about I failed.
And you know what? I would like to cash in my failure for everybody, please.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
I'm gonna use one of my legendary resists to keep my save roll.
Okay. I will allow it.
I am going to use
Carlos, are you lower than
to
37?
Rolled my forced.
I was 15.
Okay, go ahead and re-roll,
Cool.
Toby. So, just roll.
You're not dead, you're just in death save, son.
Yeah, I'm in death
I'm
saves.
not getting advantage on that, so
No.
It's hard to tell with this.
That's a failure.
okay.
Just put the skull on your head.
So I still take half.
Oh,
right.
fuck me.
I have officially taken my first point of first bit of actual hit
Oh
point damage.
my god!
Oh wait, I got saves from people though. So Shaxan gave me one. Kathy gave me
You got a
one,
bunch of-
I got one. There we go.
Okay.
It's all the ball's rolling up, everybody. It's gonna be okay.
With
Bad news, I think I'm killing Corvus this turn.
yes, probably.
He's down in death saves.
Well,
I think I'm killing Corvus this turn.
Corvus, your first death saving throw, please.
Yep.
Stabilize, buddy.
Come on, roll that
Remember, you
natural
get
20.
advantage. Remember you get advantage.
Oh,
You get advantage.
Yeah,
I
definitely
know.
roll again.
I know I get advantage.
Okay, so one fail.
oh.
At the end of Corvus, we're not going to use those reactions yet.
Do you
Shaxton.
want to use a card? Oh, you've got no cards.
So,
Shaxton,
important question: am I back to me, or am I
you
still
are
under
under
control?
my control.
Okey-doke.
Please go put a couple of rounds into Corvus for me.
Okay, well, don't need to move to do that.
It is.
He is prone. Do you have a
knife?
knife or anything on your person?
I have the Thunder Gauntlets, which don't require me equipping them.
Okay, please go and execute him for me.
Okay. Let's see, that would be...
Enjoy your stone. According to Jack.
I can't stop him. I can't.
I'm sorry, I used my temporal shunt
I can go to
on.
bonus action dash, bump,
Yep.
I don't have temporal shunt.
and first one.
Oh,
That already killed.
yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, and then shoot at Telday for me with your other attack.
Okay. Yeah, he's in range of the shotgun.
You missed.
Just bullshit.
This is 41.
Yeah, I still have a 37. It hasn't been my turn yet.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. That is probably where we're going to call it quits for this week, as we are running over time.
Oh,
So
Corvus is dead on the ground.
No, I'm in the air still. I have a dormant gear.
I don't know.
actually, I'm gonna say the hover turns off. Then,
Okay.
yeah.
I know. I really like the idea of just a corpse dangling there by one ski.
It is a really funny better image, but we're gonna say you're on the ground.
I can think of spinning in
Just dangling by it.
I mean, it'll last till the battery runs out, right?
Yeah, sure. You're in the air.
All right.
That's a horrifying sight.
That's actually less helpful for you to be in the air.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. I'm not going to be awarding XP for the fight yet, despite the phase change, because I want the full fight to finish. So we're just gonna say same time next week.
Wow.
So does Carrick not get his turn?
Carrick is next.
Yeah.
We're stopping this week.
You don't want to go to the top of the round because Carrick's round's
Did-
next.
okay, let's go to the top of the round.
I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, you can go ahead and head to
You're
bed.
dead. Yeah.
That's fair. Good
All
night.
right, Corvus.
Couldn't make it.
Alright. Fuck you, Saxon.
Hey Sam, have another die. Hey Sam, have another die.
Yay!
I probably should have actually
Actually,
faded.
I got 2 dice from that, didn't I?
I probably should have faded Shaxton's
You
save.
got 3 on my turn.
Oh yeah, I
What was
just wrote them down.
the range you needed for that plus 10 or whatever off her?
30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I measured the check. I was like, will I actually be in range? Nope.
I think we discussed this earlier. If my focus has built-in spells, they do not get leveled up, correct?
Yeah, they do not.
So, but I can technically bonus action cast them. But
Yes.
instead, we're just gonna with
Possibly.
my thing, Shaxton,
But
wisdom
just make it so it's noted.
save DC 24.
Shaxton, do you want to choose to save this? Fail this, rather.
Willingly fail.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So you
Shaxton
are,
is held.
You're
Just
held.
Type in chat. He's held.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shaxton
I'm just
paralyzed
gonna do that lightning bolt on me.
till day goes on resume.
I'm actually gonna type a couple other things because
Yeah, go for it.
technically, I am going to. Oh, that's the range.
Can you fail but still use the bless?
No.
Damn it!
I'm gonna move there, and I am going to use my bonus action to help. So,
Okay.
space
The
drag.
thing I will note, even with his save DC, unless I roll max on the blast, I can, or roll at least a 2 on the blast, I can't pass it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's above a 20. I have a wisdom of 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'll actually be the end of
That'll
my
be the
turn.
end of the
And
turn.
then,
Okay.
then we'll be good for next time. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well done, everybody. Only one death so far. Let's have fun next week.
One death caused specifically by me.